Okay.
We are live. Resize my windows slightly, but we are live. And now suddenly everyone's quiet. We've been talking for 28 minutes.
You to do your intro.
Sorry.
Do your intro.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. I'm not the DM. You take over.
Thank you. You're here on my screen. Well, welcome back for another session of DIREWOLF. If you're watching this back or live, we've had our Christmas holiday, so some things might be a little bit rusty in terms of well, how did we do this? What happened? Etc. Etc. Whatever. Whenever we encounter that, we're just gonna roll with it. And I would like to say welcome to all our lovely players.
Hey.
And as usual, we have our cast of how did I do this again? It was we have you can introduce yourself on your tokens on screen.
Hello, I am Alex, and I am a private detective.
Hello, my name is Iris Salinara, and I'm an astronaut. Well, I was an astronaut. Now I'm an agent. A real agent.
And a new face but an old soul.
Hello, I am Anselmi, and I am whatever I desire to be.
And, well, I said the usual gang, but we have a new one, and the only one who I've made a splash screen for, so...
I am 6C6F7265, Human Cyborg Relations. Or the Wizard Android from the Mairiti tribe.
Yes. And I believe we all should be on the screen. Oh, shit. That's not good.
For some reason, also, the only name I can see is Iris, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why on that...
You probably haven't set the other tokens that show on the name.
I can see Alex as well.
It's fine for now. Excuse me, I just noticed I managed to delete a map file, which means it's just a blank page. It's not very...
Well, that's funny.
You say funny, it's more like inconvenient. Okay. Yeah, so what did you guys decide on? Just hop back into the Mako?
Yeah,
I
think
that is the general consensus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the majority vault you're in, as I said, it has some cubic and geometric shapes, a lot of rust colored, some greenery, plant flowing and the water running. It's very pretty, and you all gather yourself and head outside the door to the perimeter barrier that seems to some sort of like a low intensity force field that contains an atmosphere. Just parked outside of that, a couple of meters, is the Mako still. And I believe you probably have... Did we say how long it took to drive to this place? Like how much time do you have on the summon?
It hasn't been noted down.
I'm going to say then that you've probably been driving for half a day, so 4 hours.
I think the thing was we took the road that went underground for most of the time, then some of the Mako for the shortest amount of time to get to the place is what I remember.
It's
we went underground for several days.
Yeah, it's quicker to travel on the surface of the moon because the winding path underground doesn't always take the direct route.
I remember there was something about that. I
Mm.
cannot actually not remember the details. So,
I mean, when you were told that it's about an day's travel, that is 8 days of travel in the Mako on the surface of the moon. If you want to go down into the tunnels again, where you are
8 days on the Mako in on the surface.
I mean 8 hours.
A.
8 day.
8 hours, 1 day.
Looking up
8
now.
day.
Yeah.
So, did we lose Mats?
Don't think. Maybe.
Maybe somebody
He's muted.
interrupted him. Yeah. Yeah. It's not that important. I'm just recapping to make you all like understand like where you're at. So I think you've definitely spent like maybe the majority of your day in the Mako traveling already. So I'm going to just then say you have 4 hours left on the summon, which means you have in 4 hours you have to resummon it or be somewhere where oxygen isn't a problem.
Can I just... The rules don't say anything about this, but can I just recast a spell and keep the same vehicle for convenience sake?
I think we did that when I was playing NAS, Thomas. I think we just...
I think we also said it last session. That's fine.
Okay, wonderful. Then I have a timer for like half an hour before the summon runs out, so I can recast.
Yeah. But you all climb back into the Mako, and I assume, I don't remember. It opens on the side, right? You just jump into it, or something.
I mean, it probably has an
pressurizes?
airlock.
Yeah. It definitely has an airlock. You go in from the back, and it has an airlock. That makes sense. And yeah, you guys are underway in the rumbling of the Mako and crunching of the moon gravel. You can hear the crunching of the moon gravel underneath the huge ass tires. I think you're back, but doesn't have a camera on.
I'm back.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Did you?
I had a
Did
phone.
we lose you? So I should recap. Sure.
No, that's fine.
Recap. Okay.
I heard.
Good. Yeah.
I am gonna ask Lore to input the coordinates in the autopilot system and then take a short rest. I was gonna say a nap, but my body don't need such mortal
Your
stuff
body's not subject
anymore.
to such mundane requirements.
That's what exactly the phrase I was looking for.
Yeah. Okay. Lore. I think you don't know this system, but you were pretty quick to scan the apparatus that these new friends of yours carried. So I don't think there should be any issue with you trying to plug it into some sort of navigational. Which I guess is you have to explain it to the computer or to... Here's the thing. We've ruled this thing as an intelligence of 6 because that's what the Pegasus with the summoned steed has, at least.
I mean,
Not the
it
Pegasus
is.
the...
I summon a spirit that assumes the form of a land vehicle.
Yeah.
It is technically
Well, I'm trying
alive.
to
It's a
get it.
transformer.
Do you guys think there's a chance that it'll get lost if nobody's in the steering house with it?
Autobots roll out.
No, roll that direction. Of course. That's where I was going anyway. Oh, this is a whole new thing to explore if you want to. The personality of your summoned, the spirit, the actual spirit being summoned.
So yeah, I will at least go and sit down in the driver's seat, and this thing is just gonna start.
Actually, I can, when I cast this as a 5th level spell slot, which I have to do because that's the only spell slot I have.
Yeah.
I can conjure a non-military air vehicle large enough to carry 10 medium creatures.
Yes, we could have a shuttle.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think that's going to work.
That's not a.
There's no air.
It says air vehicle, not space.
Fair.
I think space vehicle does require something a little bit more powerful.
Probably the tier when you can do military vehicles, because space and military isn't that far off when it comes to technology.
So that basically means that a high enough magic user can also just make space vehicles and go to the moon themselves.
Yes, and if you look at the
already
ninth
had
level
this
spells,
discussion that
Yeah, I just find it hilarious.
yeah, in a universe where there are magic users capable of 9th level spells, the universe should be colonized. Otherwise, you have very uncreative wizards.
they are rare though. Like players get to be them, but most people don't get to be at high level. Important, or should we just roll?
Just as an example, because in the main Direwolf campaign, the party were literally the most powerful people in the world. At level 20, there is no one else above you in the setting. That's because that's how the lore is, that you're so powerful. But yeah, one thing that is relevant about that, just a quick note. I have sat down and written a whole load of technicalities on how magic works in space and given the document to Matthias. So there is an answer for things. It's not just like what
I should have
do
reviewed that document to have my own thoughts ready. But I think but I looked through it. I think I know how things are going to work. Okay, anyway, I would like to know what you guys are doing in the Mako. Who's in the driver's seat? Who's in the driver cabin? Who's in the crew compartment and chilling? What are you guys up to? It's a Mako. I think it has at least 2 compartments, like a driver house and like a general seating arrangement.
I'm probably in the back because I'm taking the rest.
Yeah, I think Iris is in the back with Andre. Kind of probably Andre is laid out someplace, probably on a stretcher or something, like a quickly made stretcher.
I imagine the seatings are so that you can use them as a couch. They're like couch seatings.
Yeah, probably that. And Iris is probably sort of excitedly telling Andre about all the new things that are so fantastical. It's like, oh, you should have seen it. We went to this alien place. It was like the Hanging Gardens, except, alien. And there was this robot, and it was from another civilization in another galaxy. And we met these furry things. They were so cute. And basically, kind of like that.
Yeah. Brook Cha is still with you guys, so he's also hanging out, and he's one of the furry things.
Yeah, but we had some language problems with him, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, you had.
He has to. I think he could cast tongues. He cast.
The shaman you met in the and your warlock also cast tongues. Also, FYI, since I have such ridiculously high intelligence, I have quite a lot of languages, and I felt it fitting that one of my starting languages is squiggling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, of course your station has the catalog. But because of your corruption, it's not quite up to date. It's a bit spotty in some places, but it's functional.
It's like
swear word.
It beeth liketh I speak the old tongue to these squigglingeth.
Yes, and sometimes you just get a word completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so instead of saying because squiggling is a tunnel, they're subterranean, so they have many words for different types of tunnels. And one of the tunnels you just got wrong. You just call it a toilet, and you consequently call it toilet or something like that. But anyway, as you're driving along, and this is on the moon, guys, so you're you can all do the Star Trek shake if you want to do that, as you're driving over. Yeah. Where were you, Ansomi?
I'm assuming I'm sitting in a drive house with Lore.
Yeah. Probably like feet up on the dashboard in the passenger seat.
Like the machine spirit can drive itself.
Yeah. And Lore is basically just pointing in the right direction, right? He's navigating more than anything else. So.
Oh, imagine you're sitting with 3 of your arms gesticulating, maybe having a conversation, and then the 4th arm is just constantly just. Are you taking any sort of preventive measures to be more alert, or are you just letting it drive yourself closer? Or do you perhaps do that after a certain amount of time?
I mean, it has a sensor array, and I'm gonna ask it to scan for shit. But other than that, the visibility from inside the Mako is fairly limited. So I'm going to assume that we're relying on the sensor array for that.
It is basically a creature. So I'm going to say that it has perception 14, I guess. That's fairly okay. It being a creature with low intelligence can usually also have decent wisdom, I think. So that's okay. So you're just letting it do its thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty focused on driving, though. As far as you can actually tell. You can tell specifically in Somi. Its attention, so to speak, is because it's not always drive. Sometimes it has to drive over and around, and you come to this huge crater, and you have to tell it to either go around or go down. And it's making sure that you don't do the Mako dance, which is
everybody's scrubbing.
Exactly. Okay. Well, then I think about 7 hours in, you are nearing.
I'm going to take a short rest after resummoning.
Yeah.
To ensure I have all my spell slots.
Yeah. At 6.5 hours in, you guys crosses the terminus, which is the part of the moon where it goes from the sun side to the dark side. And the driving becomes noticeably slower as the light is very poured down into the divots of the moon. And you going from you go from going full tilt with the. See, this avatar looks like it's falling asleep. You're probably looking down at your keyboard or something. It's pretty funny. Anyway. So the driving slows down. You're probably going, I'd say 30, 40 clicks tops. When the Mako stops and you're alerted on your screen. There seems to be some sort of rumbling.
Oh joy. Is it from underneath?
Yes. And
well, how many of you have seen this old 1981 movie Dune?
Nope.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is not gonna be a good thing happening right now.
Yeah. There's a rumbling, and then in front of you, I don't know how much you guys can see right now.
Oh yeah, because
you are aware, and I haven't.
We have broadcast vision, and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have the truck's vision. The point is in the middle of the truck. So
yeah. The truck should emit some light, I think, but there is also.
Yeah.
I actually don't think if I haven't set up things correctly here, I'm just going to turn off light because that's just going to. It's not that important with vision right now, or lighting, but.
Hands up, whoever doesn't have dark vision.
Yeah. I actually don't know.
Could you just drag yourself in and place yourself on the truck?
Yeah. This is what I see, by the way.
And I also think this one, because I don't think you can talk to this one.
Whatever do you mean?
Right. Give me a sec. There.
Let's see. Have everyone made a yes? You have, which is good. Let me order it. And don't mind the layer thing there. That's just me. Okay, so to set the scene, it comes suddenly. The Mako stops. The gravel stops churning underneath its wheel. There's a small an exclamation mark on one of your screens, a red one, and then it shows some sensor information to you and Somi, which you understand because it's your. It doesn't matter. You don't have problem understanding what it means. Yes, but it's more for lore's sake. You can see this information show up, and you can think what it is. And as you turn to inform your everybody else that something is happening, up in front of you bursts this huge worm, just where the Mako would have been if it kept rolling. And Iris, you have the information of what's going on, and you're also the first in the initiative order. So I don't know what you can do, but it's your turn.
So Iris sort of like catches herself probably from the like momentum.
Yeah.
And looks like towards. I'm guessing there. Do we have like panels or anything that allow us to sort of see out, kind of like emulated windows?
Just there's some. I think there's some screen inside the crew compartment that also shows some sensor information. It has the same information.
Basically giving me the option to essentially see what the fuck's going on here, to the point where and Iris is going to go, oh, this motherfucker again. All right, that's it. We're killing it. And then she's going to grab her hammer and okay, let's go. And she puts in an AirPod.
Remember a rebreather.
And she puts in an AirPod, like puts on the rebreather, and like clicks on some fucking 80s music, like some metal, and starts raging. And as she does, I'm going to do Wild Surge. Did it actually roll? It did. For fuck's sake.
No, you have so much happening on the Wild Surge.
So 30 feet. So a flump. So a flump appears near, like hovering near the creature.
Huh? Which what did you roll?
I rolled. I got the number 3. 5 feet of one of your creatures. One creature, and at the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes. So
where did it appear?
Google, just search in the compendium for flump, and then place it down here, or like here.
Oh my fucking god!
It's just gonna be a suicide flump. This is the first time we've gotten this one.
It also says end of the current turn. Does that mean when all of us have gone, right?
No, current turn. No, so just my turn.
His turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Turn, not round.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. There's also no concept of round in D&D actually, but yeah.
And then I'm going to head out. Sort of like, and I'm guessing this. I'm starting the process of like the cycling of the air. So I'm guessing that's gonna probably be difficult terrain. At least.
To get through the airlock.
Yeah.
That depends. There's an emergency open hatch that just blasts the door open, allowing you to exit the vehicle quickly. or you can spend a turn exiting the vehicle.
I'm going to spend the turn exiting the vehicle.
Okay, then
Because
that's
I don't
what
want to. I don't want to lose the air we've got. But I'm now exited, right?
You are in the process of exiting. You're in the airlock.
So then
if anyone else want to get in the airlock with you, for example, they can do that now. For example, so
okay.
they can also
And
choose
at
to.
the end of my turn, the flump does a little splooch, and and the big thing has to make a dex save.
What was
or
that?
Or take 6 damage.
That was the flump exploding.
Dex save or take 6 damage?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the end of the current turn.
Yeah, my current turn is over now.
Right.
That's what I was asking about earlier. If it was at the end of like all of us going through a cycle, or if it was just Iris's turn.
Yeah. No, it takes
Iris.
6 damage.
Yeah. The flume does a little explosion, and that's my turn.
Wonderful.
Yes. Then it is this thing's turn. That one is. Well, we'll keep it there as a memory. It is going to try and attack the Mako. And at this
what
point...
about the flump? Is it not concerned of the splooshy boy?
No. It's dead.
It is
it
not.
blew up.
No, it's... oh yeah, no, it reappears every turn.
It does?
Oh, it does?
As a bonus action.
As a bonus action, I can make it pop up again and explode.
Nice.
In that case, I'm just going to make this one here controlled by you. Represent character, none.
I was going to say, it was a bit of a gamble of you activating your rage while in the Mako, considering one of your effects is shooting a bolt of lightning from your chest.
Yeah.
Or bolt of light.
I wanted the teleport, you see.
Let's see. How much health does a Griff have? Because that's one of the Greater Steed one, right?
Griffin, yeah.
Oh, let's do a Pegasus, and it's easier for me to write. They have 59 hit points. So I'll just do this. This Pegasus is a Mako, just so you guys know.
Good to know.
Okay, the purple worm rears and decides to chomp down on the Mako. And it hits with all of them. Right, bite, and tail stinger.
I'm assuming the Mako is immune to poison.
Yeah, it can't be swallowed because it's too large, but it does take the full brunt of the damage.
Even the poison?
No, not the poison. It's actually it's a spirit.
It doesn't really matter. I think it's gone anyways.
And maybe it does.
Yeah, that's 60 damage.
60 damage. Yeah, then it's gone. As it jumps through it, all of you suddenly find yourself that the Mako suddenly has like a structural integrity fail. And I don't know what your magic looks like when the spirit disappears, but suddenly it's just jumping on air, and you guys all fall out, barely missing its jaw.
When the spell stops, it is like the Mako ages 3 billion years in 1 second.
Yeah, okay, so it starts rusting, paint peeling off, the panels just warping, and then just disappears.
Yeah, like it just turns to dust.
Yes. Don't know why I bother with this, but it did give me an idea of how much damage it could take. Yes.
Not that it would have helped with that amount of damage, but for future vehicles, maybe they should have a hardness as well, like
The thing about it
like
is it's not a
structures.
vehicle, which is
No.
I mean it's awkward,
True.
but it's
Well,
not that
yeah, it
important,
should be
but-
mechanically a vehicle because it is a mechanical, like it is a vanilla spell.
Yeah.
So they should have stats for vehicle. They have stats for vehicles. You're just not necessarily modern ones.
Yeah.
But hardness
I
wouldn't
mean,
have mattered here.
it's a spell from one of the modern UAs. So
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's been. There's a book with it, isn't it? Is it still a UA? Okay.
It's not in any of the official releases.
Fucking ancient. I feel like it should have been at this
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's modern. There's no modern books.
Yeah, that's true.
The modern magic
It's
UA
from the
was a
first
one-off.
UA modern with Technomancers.
Anyway,
I wish there was a book.
Yeah.
Because
You do,
Direwolf wants one. Let's make one and do a Kickstarter.
Iris, I want you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
20.
20.
That's really
Also,
high for me.
Because someone cares about it, I'm going to add a... Oops, wrong.
Yeah. Okay. And it's Ansomi's turn.
Okay. I don't like this very much. I don't like this at all, as a matter of fact.
No, not this close now.
No, I'd prefer to be like at least 50 feet away from this or so. Let's see. How do I solve this best?
Yeah, we sort of have the two, like the people that shouldn't be up front right now.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I don't think purple worms have very high charisma. Be gone, fiend. I would like a charisma save.
Fuck off.
Yes.
I was also
we will
thinking of
charisma save.
simply removing...
Oh my gosh.
It's gone!
I think it is gone, yes.
Could have done that before it killed the Mako.
Couldn't see it.
I didn't have a turn before it killed the Mako.
Yeah. Just remake the Mako now and let's fuck off. And then combat encounter over.
I think it can catch up with us with the minute head start we get.
That's true.
So
it's gone
No,
for a
if you
minute,
keep
right?
Isn't it like if you keep it gone for a minute, it can
if
stay
it's
gone?
from another
or-
plane. If it's
yeah,
native to
I
another
forgot
plane.
about it.
It might
You're right,
be,
you're right.
but probably not.
If somebody knows, it would be Lore if you ask him, and he does a check for it.
is this native from this plane? And I'm going to, just step away from where it's gonna reappear
Yes.
if and when.
Yeah. We're gonna stay in turn order still. And Alex. It's a bit loose, but you can. I'm just to still keep you in turn order because.
I have a plan of what I want to do. So.
Oh, and you got 10 turns, right?
Yeah, 10 turns.
Banishment. And round calculation, it is minus one, right?
I mean, I'm probably gonna end this spell before it runs out.
But
sorry, but yeah, just tell me what you want to do in the meantime while I'm just fiddling with this.
I want to grab a rebreather so I don't use my own spell to breathe right now. I like it just suddenly like boom, it stopped. Okay, what's going on? Big rumble. Suddenly the thing is gone. It's like what the fuck? I see the giant thing. See it's gone. I grab a rebreather. I'm not sure if that would take an action or not, but it's fine if it takes an action. It's
technically use an item action.
That's fine.
You have to do it in easy reach though, so it's just.
I grab it, action, take it, and go, what just happened? And then I'm going to use eye for detail to try and use a bonus action to use perception to spot a hidden creature or object to see if there is any more enemies around.
That is
perception
fine.
15.
15. With a 15 in perception, you look around and everything seems, well, on the moon, so silent. You can't really hear anything. But yeah, there's a gaping hole where the worm came out of and not much else.
I will back off a little bit there and just keep an eye out, and that's my turn.
And next up is Lore.
I am first going to, because I was asked a question, so I assume a history roll. Or would it be a nature?
This one is a nature roll. Nature roll versus its CR, isn't it?
28.
CR 15. Okay, yeah. So you have no problem learning that the purple worm is a native creature of the moon. The moon used to be host to enormous. The moon used to be host to like really enormous worms in the past, but current sensor region shows that it's not so many of the large ones yet, but it's still a common enough and native enough species.
And you thought the craters were made by asteroids?
Silly humans.
It is indeed a native to this celestial body. I could inform you, though, that I have the ability to trap him for an hour if we wish to continue our journey.
Did you do what? Did you say?
Trap him.
I could keep the worm trapped for an hour if we wish to continue our journey.
That might be a good idea.
We're killing this motherfucker! He's kind of pumped up.
I think it's more feasible to kill it.
Iris, your turn.
I don't get a turn?
Okay, but what action do you take? It's just for time purposes.
Yeah.
Prepare an action to move away. Prepare an action to blast it in its face.
Just a friendly reminder to let people play their turn.
Yep. Just checking durations because I don't really want any long ones. Yeah, I'll start with a. I am going to move away. I'm going to check my movement speed first. I guess it's the 30 standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over there. So we're not all in the same place. And I'm going to prepare a lightning bolt for when he returns.
Yeah, okay. You don't need to actually spend it now because you know the duration, but... Or do you actually ready it?
I am readying it. It's a readied action. So I'm spending the slot.
Okay.
Because that's how readying works.
Yeah, so I imagine you look like your artwork now with like lightning surging between your fingers.
Yeah.
Right. Now it's Iris's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to use bonus action to get symbiotic entity. And I'm going to...
Oh, shit.
Because where was it that it was?
Like, it's going to be on top of you now.
Okay, so here, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That should be safe.
This was the area, I guess, wasn't it? Or is this the area? What was it?
No, it moved a bit. I think we were there. So
yeah,
where you're standing now should be relatively safe.
Okay, but I'm going to either way. I'm going because I can actually move here, and then I can do a readied action because you can involve movement in readied actions.
Yes, you
I'm
can.
going to use a move up to it and strike it with my hammer.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, just stand on top of it because it's gonna appear in the nearest unoccupied space.
Oh, that's true. So we can, but I don't want to push it towards Thomas. So I don't want to. Yeah.
Much appreciated.
And then I almost forgot it, but Brokcha is also ready. You guys can help inform him where he moves. He's an NPC, but
run
like
away.
under your command.
The other way.
There's one stipulation. He will always try to stand firm with the front line. So in that case, that would be you. So.
Damn it. Iris kind of does a like pointing away, like move away.
He looks at you like, nah. He can't speak because there's no air for it to travel through. He's also... Oh, no, that's true. The guy can't breathe. I have to... Oh, this is I have to consult my moon rules for breathing. Let's see. When exposed to a vacuum, you're immediately suffocating, as holding your breath in vacuum will cause your lungs to rupture, which would have made your situation even worse. When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier. Minimum of 1. And that starts with next turn, it drops to 0 hit points and is dying. So he is currently holding his breath for dear life. And his constitution modifier is 2. So he can...
How many rebreathers did we have?
Huh?
How many rebreathers did we have? 2. Okay, and we're using them. Okay.
So he can stay up for 2 rounds, and then he'll start suffocating.
We need to summon a new vehicle.
I mean, we need to summon a new vehicle anyway.
Yeah, but like ASAP.
And that is him. And then it's the purple worm's turn, and he doesn't get to save, right? He just stay banished.
Yeah, he's just proofed till I say he's not, or a minute passes.
Yes. However, before anything else happens, I would like Ensomi, Alex, and oh no, actually not that many. Alex and Ensomi, I would like you two to make wisdom saves.
Okay.
So good for you, Ensomi. Alex.
Sup?
You get sort of like a bit of disoriented, like the ground lurches beneath you, and you look around and you're not quite sure where you are. You think you're on the moon, but what would you do on the moon? And you are confused.
Oh boy.
Oh joy.
So you cannot take reactions, and you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine what you're going to do. And then I have the listed behaviors available to me, so I'll just let you know.
Okay.
Wonderful. I am glad I'm not confused. That would be problematic.
It would. And that is the purple worm's turn. Why is somebody calling me now? I can't speak to you now. Right, so and then it is your turn, Ensomi.
Okay. I am going to drop concentration.
You drop concentration, and the purple worm snaps back into this plane.
I am going to spend my reaction.
Yes. Boop. Spend your reaction.
Lightning bolts.
Fucking Pikachu over here.
It has to take a decent save.
Dex save.
Dex save. It fails, so it takes the full brunt of the 23 damage.
Yup. I wish D&D had the thing where it triggers multiple times because it's going through multiple of its spaces. That would have been nice.
Yeah, you cut out there, so all we heard was you smiling and saying that would be nice.
No, I said it would be nice if D&D had the thing where since I'm hitting multiple tiles which it occupies, the attack hits multiple times.
Oh, yeah. would only be slightly broken.
I know some games do have that for large creatures. They have much higher armor, but then they get hit multiple times.
And I believe it is the next turn.
Yes.
No.
No.
That's mine.
Right.
My reaction.
I have done my free action.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you very
Sorry.
much.
There's
I'll
more
my
reaction. Yes, also your reaction.
So I'm going to reckless. Wait, no, I don't need that one. Actually, no, yeah, that's correct. So that is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
For 19 damage.
For
I forgot the plus 10, so it's actually 29 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you said reckless, yeah.
Minus.
Nice.
It's annoying. This new keyboard on my laptop, it has like the minus button where the multiplication where I sort of expect the minus to be.
So I'm kind of. By the way, this is looking like a baseball like kind of pitch because it's you doing the tee up of like releasing it and then giddy up and then like kicking in the rocket booster. And I'm actually just for fun, I'm going to shove it because I have Crusher. So I'm just gonna like shove it a bit to the side.
Yeah. Okay. Which?
Just like over here. There you go.
Like there.
Oh, that yeah. Boom. Further into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there. Yeah. That was my reaction.
Now and so me. People are stopping reacting to your turn.
Wonderful. So everything went as planned, which is great. I'm gonna cast. Oh. Question is, do I cast Hold Monster or? I mean, I cast Hold Monster, right?
Well, we need that vehicle soon, very soon.
I mean, I have another spell slot.
Yeah, but it's the timing of things as well. But Hold Monster is probably pretty good too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cast Hold Monster over Enervation. How much wisdom does a purple worm have if a purple worm does have wisdom?
I'll cast a spell and we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Whop.
You should have led with this.
I mean, I wanted to be able to get away, and I know monsters usually have way lower charisma than wisdom.
But this one is shit wisdom too, so.
Yeah, so it is stunned, paralyzed, whatever. Paralyzed.
Yeah, paralyzed. Yes. Shit, you should have said that off. I should have fucking rolled my attack now, because I would have gotten a crit.
True.
So it's paralyzed.
Yes. It can resave at the end of each of its turns.
Yep.
And
banishment is banished. Alex,
yeah,
your
you
turn.
can put in.
Yep, you need to tell me what to roll.
Yeah, you should roll a d10, but wait. At the start of your turn, roll a d10. So roll a d10 for us.
8.
8. Do you have a ranged weapon?
Yes, I have several.
Well, technically it says the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there's no creature within its reach, the creature does not. Yeah, it's a melee. So you don't have anything within your reach, I think. So you just stand there, a bit confused. Huh. How does Alex react to this? Wondering where she is.
I kind of look around. Do I recognize the people I'm with, or is it more like, you know, when you half awake and you don't, you should know them, but you don't really know them?
It feels sort of like when you're dreaming, and in a dreaming you don't question logic as much. You just go with the flow. Everything makes sense. But this is like you've woken up for the dream and you're starting to question the logic. And does it even make sense? I mean, that's because it's reality, but that's you being confused.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm kind of just looking around, looking back, looking at the big purple worm, going, "That's weird." That's my turn.
I think you still technically can move. No, it's
Yes, but
actually if there's no creature within its turn, the creature does nothing this turn.
Yeah.
So you
basically it's also like a bit of a. I don't think that giant purple worm that's there is real.
Yeah, you're just
It's
like,
weird.
is it? Yeah, you're confused.
I'm trying to wake up. That's what's going on.
Yeah, lore.
Lore is going to. I have a quick question because I haven't played many spellcasting rogues. Does sneak attack apply to spell
Only
attacks?
Only
No.
dex
Okay.
weapons when you
Dex
use
or
dex.
finesse, I think.
Yeah.
Dex or ranged, I think, is the definition.
Yeah, but you use dex
Yeah.
there, so that's why it's easy to just say dex.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to.
It's so fun if it would be so fun if you could use sneak attack and be like proper arcane trickster.
Yeah. I am going to try and I don't really have that many. I'm gonna play it safe, just in case, because we are laying on quite a bit of heavy damage there. I am going to mage armor myself because I don't have that active because I wasn't expecting combat.
Well, to be fair, mage armor is something you should just do because it lasts for the entire day.
True, but I was just woken up from sleep. So I'm going to mage armor myself, and as a bonus action, I don't think I have anything, so I will just head for the thinner valley, if these valleys are correct. Just get a bit of cover, and that's my turn this time. I have mage armor on at least. And I also noticed, yeah.
I mean, you should have just blasted it while it's paralyzed.
He do
That's,
him.
Yeah. That's the reason I didn't, because I don't
But
have that many
I will
blessing cantrips.
Yeah, I will remind you guys. I'll remind you guys. Just like remember, you guys are your team. You don't know Lore that much, so you don't necessarily know what he can do, but you are able to communicate as characters. So if you want to encourage a certain course of action and give some advice, feel free to do that.
It's space.
If we could yell things, we would.
Yeah.
Yes, or if you could yell things telepathically, who knew? Who knows?
I mean, I can if he's in range, but as
either
of
way,
now, he.
It's my turn.
Yes. Whatever.
So I'm gonna lay some smackdown, and I'm going to rocket maul and great weapon attack. So let's see here. I just need to check if I've put everything on this time. Yep. Attack numero 1, so that is 17 to hit. Because with advantage. Is that hit?
17 to hit is a miss. You bounce off its hard outer exterior.
Okay, hang on. Then I'm going to try again, this time without Great Weapon Master. So now it's my extra attack.
I didn't know that.
There we go, crit. It would have crit anyways, which is annoying.
Fun fact, mage armor is touch, not self.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's minus 10 for the damage there, because now I have Great Weapon Master added without supposed to having it added. It's so annoying that it's 2 I have to take.
Could you just drop the final number on me then?
Well, it's just add them together and minus 10. Add those numbers together and minus 10.
So...
Because you can just add it in the fucking... You can do it in the calculation of the token health.
It's 31 damage.
That's what I thought. Yeah. 31. I wasn't sure of the final... It's not always easy to follow, plus I am also thinking of what happens next, so I hope you have some patience.
You could also just do it in chat, Mats. type of roll without a dice. It just adds it together.
When I crit, I also give advantage to everyone else until the start of my next turn. So even if it gets loose now, you'll still have advantage on it.
That's good. That's up to you to remind everybody.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Yep. And then it is this guy's turn, and he will... I guess it's up to you guys. Do you want him to attack?
Focus on holding or getting yourself... Yeah, well, I guess attack.
His character sheet should actually be visible to all of you. So he can make a short sword attack or an acid spit.
Can he do anything to help himself from his current predicament of not breathing to prolong it a bit?
Yes. On his belt, he has a number of like what looks like kind of small containers made of like a fibrous material with runes on it. And you've seen him take these up before and break it. And as he does, he reaches into it and he cracks it open like an eggshell, and some like gaseous vapor almost looks in front of it that he then looks like he inhales it. And this is his version of downing a potion, which is how they're able to move on the surface.
Right. Good. Okay.
So he basically drank a potion or used a scroll of alter self that they are able to do, that his shaman or somebody else cast for him a while back. He doesn't have any more have anyone else there, so he is able to hold his breath for the next hour.
Okay. Good. And that can be what he does.
I assume that took an action, so...
That does take an action, because it's like using an item.
Yeah. Unless he can do anything useful with his bonus action, I guess he would stay there, because he would not move back.
Yep.
Then Purple Worm.
The Purple Worm will try to get free of this, because that's
it will end its turn and try to get free.
I have brutal critical twice now, so I should actually roll 4d6 extra.
Did you miss out on 40?
Yeah, there we go. 12 extra damage from brutal critical, because I'm level 13 on Barbarian now.
Lol.
But yeah, go on. I wish there was a way to add this in.
Probably is, but anyway, he tries to ends his turns and try to get rid of this. What is your spellcasting modifier?
19.
Warlock. So he is still struggling.
Holy shit! He has to roll a 20 to get out of it. That's insane.
Yeah. No, he has to in D&D you match or exceed.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he has -1.
He has to roll a 20.
Oh, that's what he said. Sorry. Yeah. And
So I'm going to Form of Dread. Get some temp HP. Let's roll d10. 21 temp HP.
Yeah. Before that happens, stop doing anything. Yeah. I want you and Alex to roll another wisdom save.
Ooh, I just noticed something, Matthias, that might be important.
Yeah.
That I really shouldn't tell you, but I feel like would be cheating if we didn't. You're rolling wisdom, not wisdom saves for the Purple Worm. It might have an actual wisdom save.
Thanks for letting me know, but I'm on top of it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, because I think, Alex, you should have saved to see if you can end the effect. I don't remember.
I didn't do it at least, but...
That's what I mean.
Yeah, confusion, yeah.
Yeah,
At the
so
end of the
If
turn.
it's the spell.
Or it's a spell-like effect, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, at the end of each of your turns, you save. So you are no longer confused, Alex. And I need you
I'm
to roll
confused
another
about
one.
what happened though. It's like.
Yes, you are. Yeah, I need you to roll another one. Because first
Okay.
to see if you end the effect, and then there's a new effect you need to save against.
Okay. 6.
Mm.
No longer confused. Looking around.
Yeah.
Right. There's a battle, and then something else happens. What happens?
And Somi and Alex, you are both confused. I think. And Somi, could you? What's your ring again? What does it do?
It says that my mind can't be read.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yes. You are confused.
It's a ring of mind shielding.
Yeah. So, Alex, again, the world kind of you makes for a split moment you are aware of what's happening. Where everything snaps into perfect clarity as you force your way out of it, and then suddenly, like a carpet, a warm, confusing carpet, it washes back over you with triple the strength. And you are again confused. And Somi, this confusion you can sort of feel it when it first washed over you, but you kind of shaked it off as it was nothing. You dismissed it on a subconscious level. This time it kind of swells into you, and this dreamlike state that I explained for Alex earlier kind of you're starting to wonder, like, wait, no, this does make sense. And then sort of the clarity barely slips from you as you become confused as well. And
I guess you need to roll a d10 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I do.
I just love that this happens like behind Iris.
Yeah, it's like Iris is like
Like,
fighting.
hey, you guys can't
Why
see shit
are you
above
not
this.
helping? Boom. At least the new robot friend is helping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, Nozomi is helping massively.
You
actually.
and Somi, you don't move or take action this turn. Luckily, though, I don't think the confusion technically stops your concentration. You are just not able to take reactions, so you're still holding on to the beast.
Wonderful. And then wisdom save at the end of my turn.
Yes.
Oof.
Guess not.
Yeah. I didn't stop you quick enough because I thought maybe it didn't matter, but this technically happens before you use your form of dread.
Yeah, I figured. So I removed that.
Not so dreadful. Alex, D10.
Yay. Let's see. Roll on d10. 5.
You also do not move or take any action this turn, and then the save against the effect.
Okay. Nope. Still confused.
Still confused. Right. Lore.
Lore is going to, now that he has his armor in place, step a bit closer and he is going to say that it looks like our squiggling friend does not have much time. Let us do some temporal adjustments to hasten his demise, as he casts haste on Iris.
I knew I liked my new robot friend.
You are hasty.
Ooh, that's gonna fucking hurt, dude. This is such a good combo because I brutal critical and I have the chance of critting 3 times now.
Yeah. So, how does your magic look? Is it like arcane glyph symbols swirling around him, or lightning glitch?
Yeah, he starts with these like the strings that he pulls between his forearms, kind of like a cat's cradle, and then it kind of looks like it just echoes or vibrates sort of towards Iris, and she feels a slight spark, and you see these slight sparks crawl across her skin as she's sort of jolted and sped up. Everything has a slight electrical theme to it with this guy, because he's a robot.
This is just straight up pornographic.
Right. Do you do anything else?
Nope, because I found out I actually don't have any bonus actions. For the first time ever, I am a character with 0 bonus actions.
Wow.
That's not
right.
Yeah, because I'm only a level 1. Yeah, but I'm only level 1 rogue.
Get that level 2.
It's level 2.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have that level 2 dodge.
Okay, so it's time to wreck some shit, I guess. So I'm going to do 3 attacks, and I'm going to explain what I do, based on what if they hit or not.
Yeah.
So attack numero 1. 24, 27, so that's a hit. I'm going to have to roll these fucking extra crit dice myself. So that's...
Why? Yeah, you crit because it's paralyzed.
Wait, I'm going to do it a bit easier here. I'm just going to do a crit range on 1 for a bit. So it does it for me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to... yeah, so I'm just going to roll the damage for... So there we go. And then...
Well, just keep it simple. Let's just use the second roll.
We're just using the second roll.
Yeah.
You can add your... you should be able to add a global attack modifier that only triggers on crit.
Oh.
That's, as far as I understand it, 35 damage, right?
Yeah, and then the brutal critical. So extra 13 from the brutal critical.
The dice from brutal critical aren't doubled.
No, but I have I get extra. I get it 3 times extra. So basically, instead of doubling, I triple. Or I quadruple. No, yeah. So Jesus Christ,
increases 2 additional dice.
Yeah, you just add
Weapon
2
damage
dice of your weapon's damage die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why barbarians use great axes that has a D12.
So it's just the D6. It's just the one.
So you add 1 of the dice.
No.
So that means I have to do. So it's like this then. So 5 additional damage.
Yeah.
And then attack number 2.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying to see the greens, man. Have you added it?
No, but we can just do like this.
You don't need to. Again, you can just do the calculation in the token when you just minus.
I know.
Yeah.
But I also kind of like don't want to fuck it up, and I want to make sure that we're talking about the same thing, because it's a lot of damage and it's kind of cool.
Yes, so much damage. And then third attack
37
from my haste.
Yeah. Actually, you can sum it up for me because I have other stuff to do as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, as with my experience as a DM with high level players and a lot of different damage numbers, it's very nice when the players just do the maths in chats once they're done, so that you can just see the total immediately.
Yeah.
As a DM, there's a lot going on for DMs.
So 33 damage.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you very much.
So hang on, for fun, I'm gonna do all of them to combine here now.
Just for fun, yeah.
Alex, since you've only been confused, you can decide what Brockcha is doing on his turn.
5 damage.
Okay, my avatar has also frozen, so my avatar is also confused.
I'm gonna explain how this looks like, how 105 damage from Iris looks like. Because she's like revving up the hammer as like you're doing the magic.
Also reiterate the size difference here. Just standing in front of this.
Yeah, just look up to it. It's like, I need to reach that thing. Okay. So it kicks off the boost as she gets quicker, and she like does the first hit down low, uses the momentum to carry her so she kind of does like a wall run up here onto the like edge of the cliff, and she like spins around with the momentum for the second attack. She lands like up here with like a downwards.
Nice.
And now she's more like kind of on a height level of this creature, using movement as well to get over here.
That's cool.
And that's my.
I like it. It's a big beast, and you're doing the barbarian thing, which is pure might. Yes, Alex. As I said, since you've just been standing around, do you want to decide what Brockjaw does this turn?
Question then: if I want to do two-handed sword, short sword, I will not be able to do shield wall as a reaction, right? Because it will put away my shield. Yeah. And then I will. Brockjaw will stand where it is, because I think it is like perfect in the middle of a road, like 2 walls. Best way to block anything. There he is.
He wants to stand next to an ally.
He does. Okay,
that's his AI that I've written for him.
AI.
He also always wants to try to stand and his turn next to an AI at the front line.
Okay.
So he will follow after Iris, probably.
Yeah. There, and then do a one-handed short sword because he wants to have his shield ready in case for a reaction.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Yeah, because he did have advantage, right? Because of your thing. So 9.
9 damage. I'm helping.
Would have been amazing if that had been like the last damage.
Oh, it would have been. It's like
Slayer worms.
That would have been real funny.
Yeah. I can tell you guys that this beast is starting to leak fluid. At the same time, it looks far from mortally wounded.
Also, just gonna fix my avatar because it's still frozen. Continue.
The worm is going to end its turn and try to save against being held.
Let's see if you can roll a 20 this time.
Nope.
So
close though.
Good rolls, though.
So close.
Again, I find it really weird that it doesn't have a wisdom save.
Yeah.
I mean, not all creatures have saves.
Wisdom is
an
normal
instinctual
to have.
animal.
But okay. Go on. Because this is too broken. Like, it's completely unable to get out of a spell.
It's not used to earthlings.
It's not used to being held.
No, it's just lonely.
Well,
it's not used to being held.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I want.
I rolled a d10.
No, not you. I want you to make a intelligence save, same as you. Alex.
Yeah.
Maybe this instead, because the other one is not working.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I did need to do a save as well. You said.
Yeah.
Int save. Okay, I'm this good at those.
I don't like int saves. Int saves are bad.
Yes. So, yeah. So, Alex, there's like a screeching, tearing sound in your head, but you dismiss it somehow through sheer force of will. Nsomi, you are close to whatever source this is, and it sounds like somebody's playing a loudspeaker next to you inside your head, and you take 25 psychic energy damage, and you are also stunned for 1 minute.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yes. Also,
can you fix so the HP on my token is correct?
Yeah. How do I do that?
My HP is not connected to my token.
Why isn't it? How much HP should you have? Oh yeah,
108 minus 25.
I don't know. I don't think that fixed it.
No, but that did. I think. No.
Because it's actually tied up to your HP already. So I don't know what's...
Well, whatever. It works as intended now.
Okay,
but yeah, stunned, I don't think I can concentrate on anything while stunned.
Let's see, condition stunned.
I'm testing something.
A stunned creature is incapacitated. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Incapacitated as well.
Creature can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah. I don't think you can concentrate on anything while incapacitated, though, which is one of the...
It doesn't say so.
No. Incapacitated says actions or reactions.
Well, I'd say you can still concentrate on it. And the rules as written, you're still able to concentrate.
So, I guess that's good. Someone please stop the Mind Flayer from coming and eating my brain.
Well, according to Google search, you can't.
No, I've ruled it that you can still concentrate because because it doesn't actually say in the conditions that you can concentrate, and you don't become unconscious even though you're stunned.
Yeah.
So I think you can do it. Yeah. It's one of those things you couldn't cast a new spell, but you can still concentrate on it.
It says in concentration rules.
Oh, of course it does.
Yeah, in the rules for concentration, it says being incapacitated or killed means you lose concentration on a spell.
Okay. Well,
yeah, also
thanks for looking that up. Then you lose concentration, and so me.
Because I remember
this guy over here is no longer constrained or held.
I remember monks being a big problem in the in that sense because they kept fucking up the big bad guys' concentration.
Yeah. Also, maybe at this point, people will notice what's going on in the Soviet, Alex.
I'm not.
I can see they're not contributing, but there is a mountain between me and the new target. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's my turn, and even if I can't do anything, I can still tell. Like we have said that my mind is still somewhat functional, so I will just cycle through and telepathically yell Mind Flayer to everyone.
Yeah.
You can't take actions or reactions, so it doesn't matter what you roll on your confusion because you can't move either. So you're also confused and stunned, technically both at the same time. But you can roll to end your confusion.
But you always also have to do the roll d10, or did you do the roll d10 again?
It doesn't matter what the roll ends, so we just skipped it.
I just realized Iris has redonkulous passive perception. Would I have noticed what's going on? I have 18.
No, because he was actively hiding. This was probably an ambush.
Passive perception. That's what passive perceptions are for.
Yes.
Okay.
He did. I prepared this before I had the time.
I'm not necessarily. I don't think I would see him because he's behind cover for me. I'm talking about what's happening with Alex.
Oh, if you're talking about now, yes. Yeah. With your passive perception, you probably notice something is going on over there.
Yeah.
He is partially covered from you still, but something is clearly happening behind you, and your character is probably aware of it because you have an excellent, let's say, battlefield presence.
Attention. And also something yells in your mind, something vaguely resembling the word Mind Flayer.
Mm-hmm.
Since you can only speak falteringly, it doesn't actually. I think that also applies to telepathic communication. So what is it that's yelled?
Okay, it's just a jumbled picture of tentacles.
Oh, I love it. Just a vague tentacleness.
Oh, God, that's terrifying.
Yes, it is.
You're not helping.
You are still confused.
Yeah.
Alex.
Can I save against a stun?
I don't think you can. It says you're stunned. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So you can repeat the saving throw.
Who's got the stun gun again?
You do.
Me. Mind Blaster? Yeah. I have Mind Blaster.
Oh yeah, the Mind Blaster, yeah.
Okay.
Right. I need to roll a d10.
For fun, is this thing also using Mind Blaster, or is it more conventional?
Oh, it has a Mind Blaster.
Awesome.
He's pointing. This little ray gun was just pointing towards Nzomi and Alex. I mean, I think it's established that this particular offshoot of Mind Flayers all have this ray guns instead of Mind Blast.
Technology to sort of supplicate, yeah.
Yeah.
They're basic, yeah.
5.
I'm just imagining a Mars Attacks now.
Yeah,
Alien.
that's exactly what I'm.
That is the inspiration for it, so you're not wrong. 5. You just stand there being confused, Alex.
Okay. I'm gonna do my save. That's wrong. I need to do my save. Wisdom save, yes. 12, nope.
Yep, nope. Lore, as you said yourself, you're having a hard time understanding what's going on over there.
Yeah.
But assuming Nzomi can see you, you do get the telepathic yell inside your head.
I do not assume Nzomi can see me. There's still a mountain between us.
I don't need to see to be able to teleport.
In that case, that's fine. You speak through the rock, through the ether.
I am calling you from the ether.
Yes.
How are you doing? So he can't. I was expecting him to not be able to inform me. So I
was not planning on being helpful.
No, I was. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my original plan because I still don't know where the Mind Flayer is, even though I'm more aware of it. I can't really waste a turn just searching right now while there still is a purple worm who is now moving again. So I am going to. But he was leaking fluids, as you said. So I am going to.
It's just me saying he's taken some damage, but he's still got a while.
Everyone, since my last turn, I crit on it because of it being held. You still have advantage on it until the end of my next turn.
Yeah. So I am going to do the only the only spell attack which I have, which is Ice Knife. However, I am because I can replacing the damage type with lightning because I can.
Because you can. Okay, do it then.
So that is
Ice Knife. I believe Ice Knife has some more effects, right?
Yeah.
Oof, that's low roll.
That's a low roll.
Yes. So it has to save.
So it takes a 3 piercing straight away.
Yeah, it takes 3 piercing.
And
then I believe something happens to each creature within 5 feet of the creature,
which is 0 because there's no one. Or
that's not true.
Yeah, it's big. I was thinking like 5 feet within.
No,
within where I
double checked, and the spell has been cast.
Yeah.
It's also on the other side of it, so maybe Lord didn't think about it or notice.
Because hit or miss, the shard explodes. I wasn't thinking that counts for a huge creature.
Yeah, it takes the damage, so you must roll 2d6 electricity damage.
Added there.
I did.
That's already rolled.
6. It says cold because that's the default, but that is electricity because I can.
Yeah. Let's see.
Also,
Brookcha has to roll as well.
Yeah.
That's the wrong. Right. He succeeds.
Nice.
So it's save or perfect, right?
It's 19 saves, so he doesn't succeed.
Oh, lol. High caster level, huh?
Yep.
No, high. Yeah, what the hell? Jesus Christ. So much DC.
Yes.
Nozomi has the same.
Yeah.
We're high level.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything more on your turn except for starting to blast your friends with friendly fire?
Yeah, he's
How much
going to
damage
say.
did Roshka take?
I'd taken it on the token already, Celia.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to take over playing him completely? You can do that.
We'll see. We'll see.
No, well, you can do it if. Do you want to? Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Then you'll do handle him from now on.
Yeah, he is going to say. I was not expecting such a large reaction, and I am going to start trying to get higher ground because I don't know where the Mind Flayer is. Is climbing the mountains difficult terrain or an actual climb?
I'm going to say it is an actual climb because it's kind of made out of like loose gravel.
Gravity?
Oh, I completely forgot about my moon gravity rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably just jump up if you want to.
Yeah. Okay. Because then
your jump distance is tripled while on the moon.
Nice. Because then I want to get on top of this rock. Also,
Okay.
I see that
Now I want you to make I want you to make an athletics checks versus the number of tiles you moved plus 10.
1, 2, 3, 4 plus 10, so 14 athletics.
Yep.
Oh boy. Athletics. So strength based.
Yep.
Don't you mean acrobatics?
No, it's athletics.
14, I made it.
Yeah. Yes, as you barely managed to grab hold on the large rock on top of there before you fly by, continue on. But you get your feet under you and you're standing on solid ground and in control.
I assume I can see his head now, so I know where he is.
Yes, you can see where he is.
Okay. I'm just going to check one thing. Yes, I do have one bonus action. It's just something that I don't need to do very often. I am going to summon my intelligence. And that's it.
Right. I'm going to...
I need consult
now.
Yeah. We've been playing for a while now, and I need to...
1 hour, 56 minutes.
I need to run off to the toilet for a quick break. Do you guys want to make it more than 3 minutes?
I'd
yes,
like to
we've
make
been going for
a cup of tea, so yeah.
35?
Yeah,
we have been going for 1 hour 56 minutes, so a proper break would be good.
Yeah. Then let's do a proper break of 15 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Isn't that okay? That's a proper break in my book.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have anything to do. Okay, 5 would be fine for me, but all right.
It's okay with just a break as well. So let's see, 15 minutes. So that'll be, so 25, so 23. 1823. Let's be back by 1823.
Let's be back 1820. Make it round.
Yeah. 1820.
Yep. Then I can do this.
That drawn avatar is quite cute, Celia.
That is the wrong BRB screen.
Thank you. It will be colored at some point.
So
Og det Irisen tur, fordi jeg stoppet på
Tillers.
top of turn. Okay, everybody, we are back. And Iris, from the break, you're still facing off against the purple worm.
Yeah,
Worm?
and I forgot to keep doing this, so I'm gonna do it now as a bonus action. Flumph is back! Yay!
I think you use a different bonus action on one of your other turns, so
No, last turn I didn't.
you wouldn't have. Oh, okay. Right.
It's back now, though.
It's
Am I
back
right?
to me, and I'm gonna lay some smackdown. So, first attack.
It's a suicide kamikaze flip. It's so stupid.
That's a miss.
That is a miss.
And then second attack. That's better. That's a hit.
Yes. That is a hit.
So
That's correct.
6 plus 13.
6 plus 13.
And then
Third attack.
since I hit, I'm going to use my crusher. Actually, no, I realize my crush. I can't use my move crusher because it's 2 category sizes bigger than me. So never mind that. But my flumph is gonna explode. So please roll me a dex save.
You're hasted.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Next attack is 21.
9.
For 19 damage, and then the flumph goes poof for 2 damage additionally.
Oh, he dex saved, so he doesn't.
What do you mean?
Right? Didn't you ask for a dex save from me?
Yes, so he takes the 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, you're true. I'm stupid. He didn't roll to hit, he rolled to not get hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 and 12.
I don't think 2 is a successful save, no matter how bad someone's DC is.
Yeah. And Hawk, since you're playing Brookcha right now.
Yep. He is right beside Iris, so he's perfectly where he wants to be. And he's going to do a one-handed short sword attack again.
Yep.
22! So hits!
That's...
For 3!
He's helping! I love this good character. He is...
that's his turn.
Yeah, and I have to stress this. This guy, he is not deterred by this huge worm. You'd think he'd be like, he's in over his head. He's like a pleb, you're powerful magic users. He doesn't flinch. He's just right in there with you, Iris. And you can kind of see him...
blooded, though.
Oh yeah, he's not doing too well. He's dodged everything that come at him so far, but that electricity that suddenly burst from the worm earlier did him a number. Okay, so it is the worm's turn. You stood here when you hasted, right? When you hasted,
yes.
Yeah, okay.
No, I moved closer to Iris. I was there.
Okay, that's information I wanted. So in that case, I think the worm
gets to do a thing.
The worm finally gets to do thing, except attack the Mako. The worm is going to attack you, Brookcha, and Iris. A multi-attack, so it's going to try to bite you, Iris.
Field wall.
Exactly, so disadvantage. But he does have...
That means 25. It misses! Oh my god, Brookcha, you saved me!
How the hell does this work? Alex and Iris, help me out here.
It's trying to bite.
What? Stop. One at a time. Let's go with Fab first.
Yeah. So it's going to try and attack Iris first, right?
It doesn't miss. Sorry. I looked at the one-handed sword attack. I thought it was the 18.
Oh no, it's 25.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Yeah.
And never mind.
Well, he did attempt, but
he attempted to block with his shield towards one of the teeth, but it scratches off and still bites Iris.
You must make a DC. First of all, you take 17 piercing damage, Iris, and then you must make a 19 dexterity save against 19, or be swallowed by the worm.
And I have some temp hit points, so that's not a lot. And then I have advantage on this.
Why?
because well, I'm barbarian. I have advantage against dex things I can see, and because I'm hasted.
Nice.
So that's
disappear into So you disappear. Let's see what happens to Brokcha. I don't think this is going to do well for him anyway. That's a crit.
Yeah, no.
That is
Nope.
just curiously.
No, he's very dead.
Wow.
The thing is, you don't see him die because both of you just disappear into the maw of the beast. So let's just move you together now for the future.
Reaction to actually do this one for the first time. Unstable backlash, because this could be fun.
When you're in peril during your rage, the magic within you can lash out immediately after you take damage or fail a saving throw. You do that. Okay.
Never mind.
What did you roll?
I just can throw my weapon now. Okay, great. Thanks.
Yes, that's so useful because it's so far to your enemy. You are, by the way, what does it swallowed mean again? I'm just gonna read that over.
Strained.
Okay.
And I take acid damage.
Can I just imagine Alex, who's still confused? Kind of just looks around, sees Alex, and the big worm just swallow him and go, huh.
So
Nothing.
what you guys see is that it goes like this, and it just digs through the rock that they were in, and it has 30 feet burrow speed, so that should take it over here, I guess.
It swallowed the wrong motherfucker, by the way.
Yeah, it probably did, but I mean, that's the thing. Like this. You can just move yourself on top of it because you're technically inside it, right? So, and Lore, it comes with you with the tail stinger.
Let me just check something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have
shield won't save you, buddy.
Nope. Shield will put me at 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a hit. My health token, or my token, isn't linked up to my character sheet either. FYI.
Why isn't it? I thought we fixed all of this, but I know that
didn't
Insomnia
save the token
manage
after
their
that.
own. Probably. That could be it. HP. AC.
Thank you.
Show the nameplate. Save. That means you probably don't have vision either, but whatever.
Yeah. Because then I can do my 24 damage. Then there is a con save.
DC 19. You take damage.
Yeah, a lot of fucking poison damage. My god.
Yeah, and then you take the full 50 poison damage.
Yeah, well, we'll see if he con saves.
No, I already rolled. I didn't.
No, I didn't see it.
And then
you are concentrating on the spell.
I am getting to that. As I was going to say, I need another con save. I'm just checking because No, I didn't take the thing that gives me better con save or concentration saves.
Warcaster.
Yeah. What is the... Yeah, well... what was the DC? How was it that worked again for concentration?
Half of the damage or 10.
Right.
Whichever is higher.
So impossible then.
Yeah, so 25 for the poison at least. So that means I think you drop your concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Iris is no longer hasted, and aren't you also not slowed, but don't you have a penalty for one turn?
Yeah, he loses the next turn. They're stunned their next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions on its next turn. Oof.
Holy fuck.
That's bad.
Also, I noticed your intellect, so I guess he's standing there instead.
Nope, he doesn't have to be. My intellect can pass through creatures, and he's also flying, hence the wing icon.
Well, then I'm just gonna place him there for...
Yeah. I assume that's the worm?
That is the worm. And then it is the The Mind Flayer's turn, and as he's got his guns pointed towards you, he walks closer towards you and Somi. Stunned. But I don't think you're confused. Did you save against that?
I'm both stunned and confused. I can't do anything.
Yeah. He walks over to you, and I think he's going to try. Yeah. He's going to lay his hands on you. I don't know if you have it. It has advantage on you.
If you're stunned, yes.
Oh.
That's the entire thing about how Mind Flayers work.
Yeah. You take 59 plus 44 piercing.
Wait, what? 49.
Hmm?
You said 59 plus 44. It's 49.
Oh, yeah. I mean 49, yeah.
I can't see the numbers. What am I taking?
Okay. First, take 49 piercing, and then 44 piercing, because he critted.
Okay,
as
I'm
he
dead.
tried to... You're actual, literal dead?
I'm in at 0 HP.
I'm at 15. So, yeah. This is very likely
this is a TPK. We don't have a chance here.
We're getting close to TPKing here, I think.
I have one thing which might stop the Mind Flayer, but then the worm's gonna kill me.
I have a couple ways to help, but I'm confused. Because I have healing spells. I have a Mind Blaster, but I can currently use none of it.
It's been a while since last this happened, and I don't know how I feel about it, but I guess the Mind Flayer reaches into your form and Somi and tries to extract the brain.
He has to be in touch range for that.
Oh yeah, he does move over.
I know he had movement speed. I was just...
And it's extract brain, so I am just dead.
But I actually think, do you have a brain, Somi?
I mean, I haven't decided on that technicality. If you're gonna let me save it with no, I don't. Sure, I don't.
Or it's not in your head. Is
still very much dying.
Oh, you're not doing too well. I think we can all agree on that. I sort of wish this happened before the break.
One suggestion, because I can tell that you're kind of looking for solutions.
Yeah, I don't want you to die, but I mean the role indicates that
Nozomi is a changeling. The Illithid probably would know this. And a changeling would probably be more valuable to the Mind Flayer as a host for a new Mind Flayer than food.
The thing is that the Mind Flayer doesn't know anything about Nozomi, period.
Yeah, because he can't read mind. Literally, Nozomi is the one sort of...
Yep.
Sorry. I tried.
System.
Yep. Oh boy!
Okay.
Also, Roll20 is crashing for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing a bit of a crash.
So, I think this is what happened. So let's summarize it. The Illithid doesn't know anything about Nozomi. All it knows is that this creature is stunned. It doesn't know anything about it, and it's dangerous, so it goes forward and does its things. So it sends its tentacles in to search out your brain, and as it pierces your flesh, it grabs hold on what it thinks is its brain and pulls out. What comes up is a slimy, bloody dripping mass of, can't be explained anywhere else than like an amalgamation of nails and iron rods, like spikes driven into it. And as this pulled out, the form of Sonix just kind of like starts slouching and just starts dripping as it turns to sludge and lies on the ground. And the Mind Flayer stands there like, what is this? And I think, as far as your characters are concerned, Ensomi's character appear to be dead.
My character is rapidly sludging.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Do you have any argument for why you would have a turn in Ensomi?
Not her. Her patron. Maybe some sort of violent rebuke. You've shown the patron being able to physically manipulate her before.
Oh, no, I know exactly what's happening if I get a turn.
Yes. Okay.
But yeah,
so
my patron has shown a vested interest in keeping me on the field, so to speak.
Yes. So I think you're functionally incapacitated and you're making death saving throws for reasons that me and Rune actually know about, which I think is hilarious and it makes sense. So it's not just a out of my ass thing. But I don't think there's anything more for you to do than make a death save to try to maintain your consciousness wherever it is right now and the integrity of your physical body.
I don't know if that button push did anything.
Nothing on our end so far.
Roll20 is having a bad day.
Quick. Roll20 is dead. Let's see if Roll20 is alive again.
Because it's not just like not doing things, it's also like lagging. I don't know if it's for you as well, like it's a bit like unresponsive.
Oh, it took a good 2 minutes from the damage roll till I actually saw it.
I had to refresh the page, so you know.
I've refreshed 3 times by now.
Yeah, mine completely froze earlier.
Like it's one of those classic situations where it's a death loop, a server death loop, because people keep trying to get in, so it sort of floods the DNS.
Oh,
and it's like, yeah.
21.
No.
I haven't seen it yet. You get a 20?
Yeah, crit save.
I crit.
Your patron hears you, I guess. You had an idea for this? I could do it. Show us what happens.
So, it like grabs out this bunch of metal spikes.
Before you explain, please, can I just... I'm just curious, how do you get the +1 on your death save?
It is from one of the rings I have.
Nice. Cool. Okay,
yes.
Please continue.
It's the ring of saving or whatever that gives +1 on death saves as well.
Ring of not dying.
Yes.
Nice.
It is very much the ring of not dying. So it grabs out this bunch of metal rods and nails and spikes and weird stuff. And as soon as they come out of the sludge, it can't really grab onto them anymore. So one of them falls down and into the puddle of sludge that Ensomi has turned into.
Yeah. Yes.
As that metal spike hits the puddle of sludge, the sludge seems to coalesce a bit again. I am awake at 1 HP. Do I get a turn?
Yes.
I don't remember.
You wake up and get a turn.
Okay,
when
wonderful.
You crit,
Feeble mind.
Is that no you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
okay. I relogged, so all of my things
It's
just
an
disappeared.
intelligence saving throw, so it's not the best thing to throw at a mind flayer. But fuck it, it's my level 8 spell.
But if this works, Runa, it's gonna combo so well with my ability.
So the mind flayer now has charisma and intelligence 1.
Oh! Let me just.
It
note
can
down
redo
what
its save in 30 days.
Then I'm just gonna edit the character sheet. Then it has charisma and intelligence of 1.
Yeah. If it's just a generic mind flayer, be aware that you might be editing every mind flayer if you do edit the sheet directly.
I know Rev 20. I got this.
No, that being said, we are totally fine with every mind flayers having 1 intelligence.
Well, it is a hive mind sort of deal with the mind flayers, I guess.
That is what I call a twist. A twisty.
Did not see this coming. I can tell you. For 2 minutes ago,
Is this can we? Is this not Nozomi? This is the patron basically going like ironic sort of revenge mode on this shit. Like you cannot.
At
this
the
mind
moment,
is not
I'm
yours.
not sure there's a distinction between the two.
Damn. I imagine you kind of actually like the sludge takes the 1 nail and impales the you just stab the something like that. I don't know.
I think it's better if this is a feedback loop. If this thing is like it's got its tendrils around your head and it's sort of like starting to like all get the knowledge and get like all of your like, and it's too much. It's too much, and it just breaks its brain.
Have anyone seen Mob Psycho 100? Because there is a literal, in season 1, there's the dude that tries to do like a mindfuck over Mob in the HQ of Claw, if you remember, and he got like a mind feedback thing happening to him.
You know
so
what
that's
I'm
like basically what I'm thinking.
What I'm imagining is if on my webcam, if this is Nozomi's former head and the mind flayer's tentacles just like go around, what happens is basically the sludge just like, no.
I think since this moment was Rune's character's moment, I think we'll let his canonical description of the sludge,
of course,
coalescing around one of the nails and then jumping back up and doing something. I'll be the canonical description.
Coalesce up, like the sludge just races up into, and instead of my head being where all of the metal in the mind flayer's grip is, there is a hand instead, and I'm grabbing it and just know you.
Don't forget, it also takes 4d6 psychic damage. we were very focusing on the save, but it takes damage as well.
Oh yeah.
It takes 17 psychic damage.
Yeah. It's still able to concentrate, as we've discussed this at length, but it does have to save.
It needs to do a concept.
It can't activate magic items, so it can't use its blaster anymore either. Oh wow, it failed the save.
Yeah. Alex, you're no longer confused. I guess you cleared all conditions by dying momentarily.
The benefits of dying, I guess.
I guess the benefit of death. Who knew?
I mean, also, I also momentarily forgot I have like 3 death wards.
Well, you spent one of them, sir.
So
I think this all worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Wards is the mechanical reason for why you didn't die instantly. Yep.
Exactly. Damn. This was intense, guys.
This was indeed intense.
Intense indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that concludes your turn, Nozomi.
Yeah. I accept that.
Yes. Alex, at long last, you're no longer confused about where you are. Everything snaps into perfect clarity.
The fuck? And then I will, no, I didn't actually expect to get back into the thick of it for this, so I will, use my ability to summon a robot.
He's just used it
And...
now, isn't he? It's not like it's gonna start hitting you. Well, actually,
What?
yeah, it is.
I'm gonna throw out Show of Force.
All right.
Who is gonna end up there? He could move. How much was it? 15 feet, I said? He could move out to 20. 15. It's gonna move. Whoop. Whoop. And it can... Can I actually make it attack it the first time I summon it? That's kind of what I'm trying to remember here.
Yes, I think so.
Ay.
After Alex, it's your turn, Lore, so you can.
Yeah,
start to think about
within
what you
6
wanna do.
activate this is...
I'm already.
Yeah, bonus
ready.
action is activating it.
Mm.
So, it's going to shoot at the wormy. Poof, not at Alex. I assume Alex is not there.
They
But,
are
like, weirdly
inside and
inside.
considered to be in full cover, so you can't hit them anyway.
Yeah, okay. I am going to hit it with May 4th. My attack. 19.
19 hits.
Yay. Okay, and it's gonna do 2d8 for... Oops. Dang it. That's not what I was... Did I not do... I'm not doing... Okay, I need to roll it.
2d8.
Yeah, I upgraded it recently. But still
Nice.
only 5.
That's still, I mean, you can't ping them to death enough pinging. And everybody doing it, so it's a good one.
Well, I
He's
just
also-
needed to like get back into it, so it's fine. I was
Yeah.
like,
He's also
I got,
pushed
like-
onto me, isn't he?
he does get pushed. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I
the push
don't
does
think
not
he
have a
can.
size limit.
Yes. He can't push onto you, so he can get pushed over here.
Yeah.
If you want to, or over here. Your choice, Celia, since it's your robot.
There it is now, because then he can get stuck between those two rocks.
Sure. He's pushed over there.
And I will kind of move a little bit closer to my bot and go, okay! That was a thing. And yeah,
Yeah.
my turn is done.
Lore.
Bonus action. I'm going to move the AI closer and down a bit, so that he's within range. And then I am going to nuke the Mind Flayer. Thanks to Rune, or Nozomi, the Mind Flayer has rubbish int saves.
Nice.
Well, what's
Yes!
the description of that? Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
you
I'm
have to
gonna
click the show
post-
description.
I am. There you go. As I am summoning lots of illusionary dangerous stuff around the Mind Flayer. Basically, he takes the 5d10 psychic damage regardless. But if he fails his save, he is also perceived to be surrounded by danger. And if he moves out of the, if he is moved out of the illusion, makes an attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, it takes another 10d10 psychic.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's to basically stay there, you bitch, because the
Yeah.
floor is lava.
And yeah,
Okay, let's see that save.
He can still save. Yeah, he can still save.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Wait,
he
he
does.
still has a
actually.
+1 on int save.
I don't know, because he's got
No.
like the monster equivalent of proficiency bonus.
Yeah, but it's still he's still supposed to have like what -5 to his int.
Yeah.
It
Don't
probably
forget-
doesn't
you're right.
have
He
plus
doesn't. He
6
fails.
to-
Yeah, I don't remember what his actually modifier is supposed to be. So I think you're right. It's something redonkulously negative. He fails.
You can don't forget on monster or NPC character sheets, saves and skills and stuff aren't automatically calculated. From
No,
their
I noticed.
base
I just
stats.
like
Yeah.
made a quick notation, but you're right. He should have negative
Mm.
something because he has nothing. He should
Yeah.
have he should have -5 and then I think +3.
Yeah.
So he should have
Yeah.
-2. So he has -2 now, turning that 18 into a 16.
So that's a fail, barely.
No, his actual DC is 19, not 17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine. Oh, it says on my roll 19 DC.
Yeah, but on the
but in the
description it says
spell
17.
description it says 17.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Whatever.
Whatever. That's your turn? Or do you move?
How much damage does it take? 33?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 33. Bonus action that I've already done. I'll do a normal action. There's a worm frightfully close to me. So I'm going to try and move away again.
He will...
just quick. I'm assuming that going down the hill is easier than going up because of low gravity.
Regardless, well, you didn't jump now, right? You just skidded along the ground.
Yeah, sort of just dashing or running and sliding.
Did you dash? That's important for me.
No,
you actually mechanically dashed.
I don't have the dash action, so no.
Then no, you have no problem moving the distance you just moved. If you jump or dash, then I need to know.
Yeah, no, it was just a normal.
Yeah.
Normal move.
Yeah. I think he tries to lunge after you with an attack.
Yep.
Just gonna take this one.
God.
I am going to use an ability which is part of my manifest mind. I'm pretty sure it's one with a word. Let me just find it. Moreover, if you take damage while your spellbook's mind is manifested, you can prevent all damage by using a reaction to dismiss the spectral mind, using its magic to save yourself. So my mind is gone. However, then roll 3d6. Roll 3d6.
What happens
your
then?
spellbook temporarily loses spells of your choice. It must have a combined spell level equal to the roll. That is a high roll. Damn.
Yeah.
So I need to temporarily lose spells equal to 12 levels.
Ow.
Well, you removed all the damage, right? You didn't turn the hit into a miss.
No, yeah, I take 0 damage.
Yes. That means you still need to make the dex save against being swallowed.
Yeah. But I'm not dead from the bite, at least. Dex save.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, dex save. There you go. I'm fine.
Nice.
Hey!
Yes, you're very fine.
Jesus Christ, that was... Yikes.
I mean, the next person who dies also has a death save. And then I have one more death save only for me, and then we're out of death wards.
The ward, yeah.
You are restrained, but it is turn, Iris. Or wait, sorry.
So
wait.
I can't take actions.
Wait. Thomas, is that your turn?
I was going to say I am going to do my removal of spells while you continue. I do have one roll that I need to make now, though, because that is when I get my spells back. In 2 long rests. I will write that down on my notes.
That is really punishing.
Well, it's a really powerful trait, though, so...
I can ignore 1,000 damage if that's how much I take. I can jump from the moon to Earth and just... no, I dismiss my spellbook.
I think that's more than one instance of damage.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say.
So, on my turn, I start by taking 33, or taking the acid damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you had your stun turn?
Oh, this is it.
Yes. Is this your... Yeah, right.
I take 23.
You take damage on the purple worm's turn, not your turn.
Isn't it my turn? And it takes at the start of the turn. Okay, yeah, sure. That's true. Yeah. So it's nothing happens now. So
nothing happens now.
That's my turn. I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. It's until it's on its turn. Start of its turn. So yeah.
Okay. So that's it.
no.
Nothing happens. Done.
That's me.
So now it's the purple worm, and now you take that damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the worm takes more than 30 damage, it has to save against regurgitation.
Yeah.
Rockjaw is strangely inactive. And now you take 21 acid damage.
Yeah, hang on. I haven't fucked it up here. Here we go. I can't click on me for some reason. I can move the fucking purple worm, but I can't click on my own token. That's really weird.
It's not,
Oh,
because
well,
I
I'm
grouped
seeing
you all
you moving.
together because that was easier for me, but I shouldn't have done that, I realize. I ungrouped you. You should be able to click yourself again.
Okay, yeah.
It'll just be your responsibility to stay in that stomach when I move the token.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can just remove Brock, though.
No, I want to have him there to remind you all of the loss you've experienced.
Yeah, just put him where he was, like, his feet are. You know,
I mean,
no,
I think
he
the purple
gets-
worm swallowed some ground as well, so...
Yes. I mean, look over here. Do you think any feet would be visible if there were left there?
it's not a clean chomp.
Mm.
But yeah, it's its turn.
Yes, it's the purple turn, and I am going to let you in on the secret. The worm is obviously mind controlled in some way, and with the illithid now absolutely reduced to 0 intelligence, it isn't an intelligence controlling it anymore. So I'm just going to put it down to random chance which group it goes after, and we have 3 groups. Roll d3. Number 1 is Inzomi and the Mind Flayer. Group number 2 is Alex Wright and the Little Bot. And group 3 is Lore.
Nice.
So it's going to go over here. Well, I guess it can go after everyone. And it is going to then attack in turn the Mind Flayer, Inzomi, and Alex Wright. The purple worm tries to eat the Mind Flayer. And that's a hit, I believe. And so the Mind Flayer has to save. I don't remember if it was a dexterity save. Yep. In you go.
All right, because it's 19. Jesus Christ.
All right. And this was for you, Inzomi.
I have 16 AC.
Oof.
That's a hit.
It rolled a 2.
I know.
That's a hit. You are.
Sorry, I was removing spells from my book. The Mind Flayer was moved out of its position. It takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Roll for it.
That's a nasty way to take an additional damage.
Yep.
46.
Jesus Christ.
That was a nice combo there, Nozomi.
Yeah. And then it. Yes, no, sorry, Inzomi.
Yeah, I get swallowed. But I also take a whole shit ton of damage that I'm going to ignore because I have a personal
Death ward.
death ward, and when that death ward happens, I also do damage around me.
Ooh.
And I gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay, so explain to me what happens.
So I get killed again. When that happens, I erupt with necrotic energy and deal 2d10 plus my warlock level to each creature within 30 feet of me.
That's everyone.
So you do,
and I gain
take
a
damage
level of
now.
exhaustion.
Yeah, you take damage now, so before you're moved into it. So that includes Alex, and Iris is technically full covered. So I don't think that would affect Iris.
Is it a dex? To not take damage?
There is no save.
Then I don't think I can.
Boom.
Then I don't think full
Damage.
cover would stop. It's only deck saves normally that.
No, I'm saying you have full cover. There is there's some rules in the spell stuff that's called line of effect, and etc. And I think it applies.
Okay.
So there's no line of effect from Ensomi to you right now.
Spells like the gas stuff say that
So we
specifically
take-
say they go around corners and stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
Yes, specifically,
right.
yes.
That's the ones that have to
A
say. it.
question from you, Celia?
Yeah, so 28 is the damage I just take.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just straight up take it as the death energy from Sony radiates out.
Okay.
Your patron is working overtime right now, and so me.
Yeah, you're gonna
very
pay
much
back
so.
big rent. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Also, let me just. Right, and it's only in my form of dread I can add another die of necrotic damage when I do necrotic damage.
Wow.
But
On
you're
the
still being
other
swallowed,
hand,
right? You're still being swallowed?
yes, that's what I was gonna say. On the other hand, I am still swallowed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I think that's its turn. And that guy
Are you
isn't doing
awake,
much anymore.
Masami?
And
Yes, because
Okay.
that's bored
Yeah.
again, so I'm at 1 HP.
Okay.
Okay, so question. Brock is not here anymore. Can you guys, and this is complete metagaming, can you guys survive an hour without oxygen?
Yeah, we have rebreathers.
Okay, wonderful. I cast Banishment again on the purple.
Wait, aren't you? It's.
you're blinded. Do you need to see him?
I can see its insides!
Are you
I
blind?
I will admit you can. You can most certainly see. You are restrained. Can you still cast spells when restrained?
Yeah.
Well, this happens. You cast banishment. I hope it succeeds.
So do I.
It succeeds.
Yeah, that succeeds plenty. I have
Now
no
here's the
more spell
question.
slots.
Have you thought this through?
You're gonna fall out from it, but
Are you?
yeah, because we're separate creatures.
Okay, guys. I need to hit the pause on this one. I kind of think you'd go with it, because like if you banish an orc with his axe, he takes his axe with him. It takes all the bacteria inside him
Yeah,
with
but
him.
remember, there's a difference between creatures and objects. A dead creature is an object.
Yeah.
My argument is that this is not teleportation. This is a religious thing. You are banning its soul or like its persona. It's a charisma test. So you are banishing the creature as a person, sort of, not teleporting the space. So my argument then is that since Nozomi and Iris are separate personalities, separate individuals, they do not go with it. While equipment would, because that is part of its whole. That is my argument. Since this is it's a religious thing, not a teleportation magic.
So I'm inclined to agree, because I kind of subscribe to the idea that like
Think of it
magic
as like
and
grappling.
soul is. I kind of agree, because like the aspect of self that the worm has doesn't include Ensomi and Iris and I guess Brokcha yet.
No, Brokcha would go. Brokcha is gone.
Brokcha is dead. He's
an
an
object.
object worn by the purple worm.
Yeah. He's no longer a person, he's an object.
I mean, he has
That's
also
where the line-
taken a whole shit ton of acid damage.
Yeah.
Twice.
He
since
is
that.
ingested.
He's
he's
not
now
around.
calories being used to fuel this huge thing.
I have heard your pleas. I am convinced this ruling falls that the worm.
Also, rule of cool is pretty
banished.
fucking cool for it just to...
I know. Oh, have you guys? Do you remember the Disney movie Hercules?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the scene where he cuts himself out of the Hydra
Yeah.
and he's just covered in sludge?
Yes, we
That's
are
you
very
guys
sludgy.
right now. You're just sitting there in sludge.
I imagine the scene in Marvel's What If, when
Not seen
Wasp
yet.
teleports
Not seen yet.
inside.
Not seen yet.
Yeah.
Not seen yet.
You're behind.
That doesn't matter.
Anywho-
Don't spoil.
We're all out.
We are moving on. And so you can move, I guess. You're no longer restrained.
Thank
And
you.
you're no longer blinded.
And now I actually like felt or like noticed the spell casting. So now I know this was you. I think like now that we landed, Iris just looks back and like
Yeah. Right. Turn.
Okay. This thing is gonna be back in a minute. And then I'm gonna walk over here and lie down.
mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
I am. Yeah. My turn.
You're gonna have your turn. I'm just gonna say it quickly. Obviously, I cared about the turn order before because there were multiple enemies here.
Yeah.
I think it's safe for you guys to be pretty sure that like right now you have a minute, and so we don't need to do every turn order. But I'm just gonna do one turn order, so I make sure that I do touch base with everyone.
So what you do in that minute, basically.
A bit like that. What do you do in that minute?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do Alex now.
I'm going to put my bot up here and be ready to shoot. I'm going to go over here and cast Cure Wounds
Thank you.
Like,
on level 3.
I know that the status effect is no longer there, but I assume that Alex is still pretty much confused as well.
Yeah. So no, I'm not confused anymore because my
Yeah,
player
not mechanical confused.
I
just
I
yeah,
said,
only
yeah.
confused. Yes. So
No,
you gain
the
19.
spell- No,
What?
the spell that made you confused when you stopped being confused, the time period where you were confused also snapped into clarity.
Yeah.
Everything made sense again. So you're not confused. You don't have after confusion. You don't have a hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm healing you. I'm having that ready. Oh boy, do I want to do this? I'm going to. Oh fucking hell! I don't know. How? I'm just trying to imagine how paranoid would I be for more mind flayers right now.
do a little search. No harm, no foul.
While you figure out that, since we're going to come
Yeah.
back to you, I think we're just gonna
Yep, continue.
more.
I have more stuff I
Yeah.
want to do before. it
yes,
comes
and
back.
you will be able to do them.
Lore is going to
Jesus Christ.
move closer to the group again, ask if everyone's all right, that kind of thing. He's going to seem a bit out of it. Basically, yeah, he just lost a load of his memories, i.e. his spells.
Corrupted data.
Yeah, so he has a
Turns
lot of
out-
corrupted data, and it's like,
Turns out you were the source of corruption all along.
yeah. So he's a bit out of it, but I still have spells, luckily, quite a lot. I also can, and I still have one slot left to apply Force Cage where the worm used to be, which lasts an hour, if we want to lock him down for an hour.
I mean,
How wounded did he seem at the end of that?
Make a recall check, an intelligence
Medicine?
check.
Can I do a medicine?
No, actually, Lore, you have perfect memory. I don't remember right now what it's called.
Yeah, keep in mind.
Yeah, you recall the
And-
exact number of cuts and bruises and wounds on it, and how wounded it looked, and it looked about like it had 10% left to go.
Good. Yeah, I also have training in both medicine and nature, so that probably helps. I'm going to
absolutely.
say that it seemed like it was on its. It seems like it was on its last legs, metaphorically speaking.
As it does not have any legs. Yes, I see what I see the joke.
I guess we could all do a joint last attack as it comes back.
He like looks at something. How are your energy ratings? I am at roughly 10% myself.
Just below 20%.
I imagine you saying that while you're prone. You're just lying down, right?
Iris is like, I'm good. This is fun. Let's go.
I think I only got hit by that last
slide.
attack.
Yeah, I'm going to ask a not important but important question because I'm curious. And Somi, you are a shape changer, and you, I think, canonically have died because we didn't factor in the death ward initially. I'm going to say you reverted to your original shape. What shape have you assumed afterwards, or have you not assumed a shape? Are you still like just a featureless blob, vaguely humanoid?
Yeah, I'm in a vaguely humanoid, slimy mess that has reacquired my clothes and have a bunch of metal parts floating inside of it. Also, I'm gonna regain my personal death ward in 4 long rest. Wonderful.
That's long.
I thought my 2 long rests was long.
But yeah, Thomas, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm. As I said, I can cast Force Cage when your banishment, just before your banishment runs out, if we want.
Force Cage means we couldn't hurt it, though. It's a good way. We could have done it earlier to escape, as you said.
Yeah, I think
that's what I was saying in the Mako.
Wait. Yeah. And Iris, just touch base with you. Do you have any idea what you want to do now during this minute, as you are planning and talking?
I am. I'm going to use bolstering magic on myself to re-up that buff, and I'm going to ready up to both rage and attack with great weapon when it comes back.
You're standing there like.
No. I'm like meditating almost, like listening to music like Pokemon, like. And then, like, when it comes to the beat drops.
Exactly. Yeah. Alex, back to you. Did you have a think about how paranoid you were going to be?
Yeah. Since that's only coming back in a minute, I'm gonna go like, yeah, no, I think we just gotta like nuke it, like get ready, nuke it, and do as much as possible.
Yeah. I mean,
and
we
so
also need... Sorry,
what?
I interrupted.
No, it's fine. You can say what you wanted.
We also need to short rest before we have a Mako again.
Yeah, I know.
I would very much prefer to have a longer rest before we go into the actual place with mind flayers, by the way.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I can probably nuke. How well do you think a fireball would work here?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, fireballs work underwater, so go buck wild.
It's magic fire, right?
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't rely on physics.
How long did we travel before we got attacked?
6 hours. 6.5.
Okay. So it might be better to head back to the Mighty bunker for a long rest. Is that what I'm hearing?
If you had a way to ask Bokcha, you could ask him for a safe passage down to the oxygen-filled subterranean as well.
Too bad we don't.
We do. We have someone who can talk to the dead.
Yeah, true.
This is D&D. I wouldn't put it past you guys.
Yeah.
So let's consider the worm first, and then do everything else.
Yes, that's true. Let's deal with the worm. So sounds to me like everybody's had a good chance. I'm not going to move on, but yes.
Because in response to what Alex said in character, I would like to respond in turn. May I remind you that the worm is an indigenous species of this moon. It's merely being controlled by the Mind Flayer. Are you sure you wish to pursue this action of its elimination?
It's trying to eat us twice. It's dying right now.
Come on. You get from the puddle that is Nasomi just yes.
I'm all for democracy.
And then I'm going to sit up and cast Crown of Stars.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's a warlock spell. That's good.
concentration? Because that means it comes back, doesn't it?
No. Crown of Stars
Alright.
is not a concentration spell.
That's why it's good. You can just
Yeah.
pop it
It
and
can
have it.
last for an hour.
Remember the one time Nas lost consciousness and it was still going?
Yes. Oh man. Oh.
But
In
yeah,
a
what do
world
you want to
where
do,
all the
Thomas?
creatures hunted things that
I guess-
emitted light.
I guess to try to move it on a little bit, I think the question is, Lore, your character.
Mm.
Do you adhere to the group consensus or do you force gauge it anyway?
Oh no, I'm not going to force gauge it if that's not the
You're
plan.
not gonna force the issue?
I do have then the question about the fireball to Lore in character though. Would you know if a magical fireball would work in space where there's not a lot of air?
Ooh, Lore. I think your player knows the answer.
Yeah. Would a ball of fire...
Magical ball of fire.
Does your magical ball of fire ignite flammable materials down on the surface?
No. It is not.
Then by my logic, it sounds that your magic would not require the use of any oxygen.
Ooh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna fireball it when it comes back. Just make sure you're not in a... I'm gonna try not to hit on any of you guys, because that would be bad.
I mean, a lightning bolt would also require an atmosphere.
Yeah, no, but like, Alex doesn't know all of this shit, so she's just making sure. But yeah, no, Alex is ready. She's gonna ready stuff.
As far as I am aware, the only magic which is severely hindered by the lack of atmosphere is those that produce a sonic nature. Sound cannot ripple through nothing.
Exactly. I think it's time to finish this off, guys. This is just bad manners if you ever played
It's RPing.
online games. Oh, hey, I'm not actually meaning it's bad manners. I'm having fun. But I think it's time to move this on.
Yeah.
I'm going to say y'all got one last round to take some actions.
One action.
That means if you want to cast more Cure Wounds, if you want to cast Force Prison or ready a spell, that sort of stuff, just you can do it now.
Step more away from it, as much away from it as you can, I think, while still maintaining range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
I'm
a long
preparing a
rest anyway,
fireball.
so I might as well use a high level spell as well.
Yes.
I am going
what
to
initiative
prepare...
count? Sorry.
Yeah.
Latency.
Yeah, we can do initiative if we're preparing, because that
I think we're just keeping the initiative we have.
Yes, we are.
So
okay.
I'm gonna do it like I did last time. Stopping it. Like
after it has its turn at your turn.
After its turn. Can I stop it before my turn so I can prepare something to do and then take my turn?
Too meta.
No, that's
Okay.
that doesn't work. That's...
I'm just asking.
You can't fucking like Magic the Gathering stack deck this shit.
But I wanna interrupt my own interrupt while I hold priority.
Yes.
Okay, so start of my turn. Drop concentration.
Should we prepare things first before you drop?
I mean, I'm assuming everybody else has prepared.
That is my assumption as well. When it comes to your
Just
turn, or
go
when you think
through
I should have
each
done
of us.
something now, just
Yeah.
yell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start with Ensomi. You drop concentration at the start of your turn. What did you have prepared? Or what do you want to do now?
Oh, so see, I don't have anything prepared, so I drop concentration, and then everybody else goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the only one who can't, basically.
Okay, we'll stay in turn order. So Alex, your fireball.
Yes. Okay. Can you put the word back on the place?
Oh yeah, he's there. By the way, just be mindful. Any resources you kind of spent preparing will be spent regardless if you overkill it or not. If it's a spell, like at least. Because that's how that preparation
no,
works.
because you can. Yeah, actually, yes, that's true. If it's a spell, that's used anyways.
Yeah.
So you can also choose to not prepare.
Yeah.
And forego the reaction and just take your turn when it comes to your turn.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the fireballing it so it only hits the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it has to make a dex save. So
This thing
Fails.
is amazing at saves, isn't it?
Oh, it fails. So yeah.
that's pretty.
Like
So it takes the
this
full
thing
brunt.
is super weak to spells.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
yep.
alive.
And then
It
that's your thing. And then it is.
Yes, it takes
Lore,
that
did
because
you prepare anything?
Yep.
Sorry, I spoke over you, silly. What did you say?
No, I can't prepare both an action and a bonus action, I assume.
No,
No.
you can't.
Even if that bonus action is done by my robot?
Yes, because the robot isn't sentient. It's highly advanced, but not sentient.
Okay.
And it's a game mechanic stuff thing.
No, I'm just making sure.
Share the spotlight with Lore. What did you do, Lore?
I prepared Mental Prison as a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
And because I can, I am, just in case it is resistant to psionic, I am changing the damage type to force.
So an actual physical prison.
Yeah. So that's 22 damage.
That's
straight
not
up.
a mental prison.
And he is trapped.
Yeah.
It
takes damage, right?
Yeah, the 22 he takes regardless. The save is against being prisoned. Oh, nice.
So, guys, just to explain this to you, to what it looks like, since it's actual force damage and not just mental damage, you see the shimmer. Unless you have a strong intention, I can see it in my mind.
Yeah, I have a cool idea. Because
I want you to hear mine. I want you to hear mine.
Fine.
Because it's actual force, when it appears, you can probably like invisible bars of some sort press on it, and it probably splats. What do you think about that?
Pretty close, because because mental prison is like the psychic version. I actually have I actually have force cage as well on level 7, which is how I'm changing the damage type to force.
Yeah.
And force cage is described that it can be a 20 by 20 cage or a 10 by 10 solid wall. Mm-hmm. So what I'm doing is I'm summoning the cage and then shrinking it, and the bars are going. Yeah, it's kind of splatting, but also the bars are going to cut through it like the laser defense in the first Resident Evil movie. So just
Jesus Christ, spellcasters are a bit insane.
Yep. And I would like a little witty comment at the end as well, as the spell finally stops, because he's also going to be shrinking his hands in time with this, and then when he's done, he's just like, "Now, can we please continue?"
Iris is just like, what the fuck? It kind of like goes closer and kicks some of the small chunks of it kind of around. Wow. Moon gravity also probably makes this glob and look really strange.
Oh yes. Probably rains down on you, Iris.
You're covered in purple worm goo.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, what do we do about the car? Anyone?
We wait.
By the way, I haven't, because it was too much on my to keep track of. But when you speak, nobody actually hears you.
Yeah, I know, but I was assuming because you'd had the we had the piece, because I have the gas mask, so I can speak to everyone else who has the
earpiece.
The proper earpiece.
Oh yeah,
the only thing we established was that Alex didn't have proper earpiece. She had the earpiece, but she hadn't got anything to make a vacuum. So she's
at the moment I do, because at the moment I'm using the rebreather.
Yeah, wasn't it just Brockcha who we couldn't talk to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think you've solved this problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the purple worm solved the problem.
Oh, I don't. That's mean.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't kill Brockcha. The purple worm did.
Yeah, that and the fact that he just wanted to die. Really, he just kept going into melee.
Brave little guy.
Idiot.
But yeah, I'm just gonna lay down on the ground and it's like, give me an hour. And then when people ask, are you exaggerating now? Or like, nope, give me an hour.
Give me an hour. Okay, setting a timer for 1 hour.
What are we going to do?
I will tell you this. Now that the fighting is over, you feel starting to be aware of the effects of the temperature on the surface of the moon on the dark side. It's very cold.
Right, because we're in the dark.
Yeah.
Someone start a space fire to keep us warm.
gonna have
with
fire
that
to
information, do you want to stay here for the hour and a short rest? I think
No,
you
we
can
should
survive
probably
the
go
air
down into the
situation.
tunnels.
If there are tunnels nearby.
The purple worm made some.
That's true.
My bot starts going down into it to check if it's fine.
It's that one there. You go actually just comes up over here.
Yeah, that comes up by
Right.
me.
Yeah, and then it just goes down.
Do you wish
check
me
it.
to project arcane vision?
Sure, that would be good. Whatever that means.
It's
I need to
just a
double check that.
hole, and then Iris just jumps down.
Iris. Oh, okay, I go and find Andre and drag him because you forgot Andre.
Nice. Is that your new form, Nozomi?
That is my current form, yes.
Nice. No, yeah, I have arcane eye, so I could have scouted it, but yeah.
No, it's probably a lot better because I cannot see through my robot.
So this isn't a gentle slope. It's a short but vertical shaft into a bit larger cavern beneath. So do you guys have any ways of scaling cliff faces?
Yes, moon gravity.
At a time.
You have increased jump distance, so that means I'm just gonna say like the distance you can fall before taking damage. Yeah, I think you basically have the distance you can fall without taking damage, just like your jumps is tripled. That one is tripled as well. I don't remember how long it is.
Divided by 3.
You guys remember?
Because it's fall damage.
No, but the distance you can move without taking damage.
Right.
You can move 10.
Yes.
You can fall 10 feet without taking damage. It will be 30.
Yeah, so you can drop 30 feet without having to worry about damage.
Now I'm
For
still
the first
raging.
time-
I'm gonna do the barbarian jump.
I thought the rage ended after 6 seconds, but if you didn't get it.
I just started raging, so it's like it's like okay, fuck. Where are we going? That hole!
Also, Celia, hand waving it a bit.
Yeah, it's fine.
For the
I do
first
also
time ever,
relentless
I
raging,
am.
so.
Yeah, for the first time ever, I am a wizard, and I have not brought along Featherfall, which I almost always do.
I'm doing since it's porous. I'm going to do the sort of like in the hand into the rock thing and sort of like try to sort of slide a bit on it.
I'm walking down.
Matthias, can you not
Yes.
hear him?
No, I'm rolling for how deep the tunnel is.
Okay.
In meters. Which
Why
I should have done in
meters?
feet.
That's useless.
Yeah, time it by 3 and then you have the feet, so 90, yes.
Oh yeah, you just time it
89 times 3.
like this. So that's the feet.
Is it that long? Straight?
Yeah.
Not
That's
exactly
bigger than this
straight.
map.
Yeah. Well, it did come up from beneath the ground, so I mean these things don't live on the surface.
No. But is that like the fall distance? Because that's what we care about.
That's yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm gonna say if you make an athletics check against DC 12 or 14, because it's a bit hard. Against 14, you're able to bounce along like out edges
33.
and turns in it.
Nope.
With 33, can I do some parkour shit?
Yeah, you're just owning it.
I mean,
This is fun.
Matt, at 33, Iris does the anime jumping between objects that are falling.
Yeah.
There's little bits of this worm still falling down.
Can I just take it slow and nice and easy and not have to roll?
Do you have any tools for that? Because gravity will accelerate you.
Can I, with my high roll, can I grab Alex? And kind of.
I don't need it. I said earlier. I'm casting spider climb and I'm walking down.
Ah, lol. Sorry, Celia. I didn't catch that. You're right. You have no problems whatsoever.
Can you cast spider climb on more of us?
Yes, I can.
That'd be nice. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I can cast it again and cast it on you. Because I used all my higher ones. So
Wait.
spider climb.
No, you shouldn't. Are you sure you want to do that? It's
no,
concentration.
I'm not. Yeah, it's concentration, so I cannot do it with more than one person at the moment. So I cannot do that.
You don't have any level 3 or 4 spells left. Oh,
I used up. No, I have. I used them up on the fucking fireball.
Yeah, I mean left.
Yeah.
No,
and
that's
the
fine.
cure wounds on you.
Yeah. Oh, I completely appreciate the cure wounds. I am not complaining in any sort of way. Understand me correctly. I'm not complaining.
I'm not a full caster, and I'm not even a full class of that class. I'm limited.
You're a fraction of a caster, literally.
Yeah.
I think this is what happens because I have a flaw here that's very funny. So while you walk down, you see Iris climb back up and jump back down again. She on one of the sort of crags, she caught herself, and she was like, "This is fun," and climbs up and then jumps again.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I die falling down. I don't.
Wow.
Yay.
I think that's just lore. I don't think I've seen your solution to this issue. Or do you just say
No.
it here?
There's been so much else going on. He's studying the situation. How? Because you said you gave me a DC, but is that within 90 feet?
Let's put it like this. Yes, actually, it's just within 90 feet based on the damage I've assigned to a fail. It is exactly within 90 feet because I tripled the fall distance.
Then I'm gonna teleport, leaving an explosion of lightning where I left. As I thunderstruck.
So that's halfway up the tunnel, a lightning explodes and you appear at the bottom. Makes sense?
Also, I am dragging
really,
Andre with me.
Oh, you had to drop down until you got to the 90 feet distance.
Oh, okay, because you didn't
say that
the
tunnel
part.
was... Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
the tunnel is 260... Sorry, the tunnel is 267 feet, but it isn't a straight fall. It curves a little bit everywhere now and then, but unless you succeeded on the athletics check, my idea is that you kind of lose control and start sliding down uncontrolled until you drop down to the bottom and take fall damage. But if you're able to arrest that momentum somehow by either having good athletics, or spider climb or something like that, you didn't take fall damage. But I also assigned that damage to be if you fell from a height of 90 feet. So that's why you asked, is it within 90 feet?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you asked for, so I said yes. I still think you're able to do it. You just don't do it from the surface. You just you slide down, realize it doesn't work probably, and cast teleport to the bottom. In my head, at least, that would be an explanation of what
if you allow it, because by raw you're not allowed to cast spells while you're falling.
Well, you can have
you could ready
the
it.
point is we're all safe at the bottom.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we can get bogged down in the rules. I don't really think this is within the rules anyway. So.
No, I think it's just a description confusion, because I thought there was a 90-foot drop at the start of the tunnel, because that's where the worm came out.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Anyway, yes. Yeah. You are not far enough down for there to be a thick enough atmosphere to breathe yet. That is a lot further down, but you can already feel the ambient heat increase because the surface doesn't retain heat, but the entire superstructure of the moon to some degree does. So what I'm saying is,
I still don't know where we are and what we're like. What's the situation at the bottom?
Yeah, you have no way of knowing what's to happen, where you end up if you follow this tunnel, or if that's the direction you want to go. So
I'd assume this is sort of like us being deposited at the end of said tunnel after the slip and slide.
I guess that's how I described it. So yes, I haven't really thought this through. This is me improvising based on the rules and what the hell you guys are doing. So
because okay, this is fairly easy then. Does the worm need to breathe?
The worm,
because it would make sense if it works like a kind of like a whale or something that needs to surf.
It's breaching. Yeah, I think it does.
So
it doesn't
essentially,
a lot.
Essentially goes up to the surface to hunt and then goes back down again to breathe.
Yeah, I don't think
then it would make sense for the tunnel to go all the way down to breathable.
Yeah, the lore also know they don't live on the surface. Actually, that is abnormal behavior for them.
Yeah. So then we could just follow, and it should. It's like, you know, following the stream to a larger brook. Right?
Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to take a short rest here?
How far down did we expect it to go to the breathable air? Because, like, if it will take an hour to go down there, would it be a point in doing that?
Yeah,
Lore, you have to go at least 2 kilometers down until the air becomes breathable for humanoid life forms. And that's a direct descent, and you're now on an incline.
Then I would say it's probably not worth it, because the time to go down there to get to the breathable air would use just as much air from the mission.
Yeah, that's true.
Things. So we might as well just stay where we are now, just under the surface, take the break, go up again, and get the
rest. If we actually got to air, we could do
a long rest. But true, but we can also get a long rest in the car.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's short rest after a slip and slide then.
You all settle in along the cave wall to have not a breather, but a rest. It's dark. Those of you who don't have dark vision don't see anything, and claustrophobic, but you do manage to have your rest. And although you are cold, you're not affected by the cold. The heat of your body drains slowly into the stone.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cast that as a ritual and just be inside the stone. So if anything comes and fucks with us, I am not available.
The being you're trying to reach, it's no longer available.
I'm going to turn on a light.
Nice. Do you do the ET light on the edge of your finger?
It's probably like on his artwork. It's probably the red thing in the middle of his forehead.
So it's red ominous light.
I can probably it's LED. I can change the color.
It's Philips, guys. It's a hue. Okay, I think with that short rest, I think we should end it for the day, unless you want to go a little bit further. I have more for today if you want to. But...
would the next thing be going into the big compound?
No, I have other issues for you to resolve that I could introduce and maybe you can overcome. So, it's up to you. It ties into the discussion I want to have about how much longer, how many more sessions you want to play for, basically.
Well, I think it's a good endpoint here.
I think a better endpoint would be if we climb up and get in the Mako and have a long rest and then end there.
Yeah.
True.
Let's solve that problem first, yeah. I think that's a good place to end in that case. But yeah, personally I could go for longer. But I also don't mind playing for longer, as in like more sessions.
Let's have that discussion later then, because it's to me very clearly you should wrap up, and we'll wrap up for the day, and we can do meta talks outside of the stream.
Yeah. But yeah, let's do the short rest and then get to the Mako.
Yep.
That's the save point.
Remind me again, what do we as player regain on long rests?
Long rests.
All your
Most-
health.
You regain all your hit points. Unless we're
slots.
playing different rules. Vanilla rules, you regain all your hit points, and in this game, that's the case.
Okay,
You
that was primarily what I was wondering about.
okay? Everything else should be in the resource description, unless it's spells, where you also know when you regain them.
As a warlock, you don't give a shit. Short rest's your jam. You just need to actually sleep for the long rest.
Yeah. If you
That's
have your
resources.
high level
Actually, no,
warlock spells, the magic special magic is on a long rest, for example.
Important note for you. You don't need to physically sleep. You still need to long rest. But you become exhausted if you don't long rest in the same reason span than everyone else.
I know.
So we all have short rest. I'm gonna do some hit dice to make sure.
In case we get hit
Yeah.
by something.
Good point. I'll just wait until the list clears up.
I need to. That's a 3d8.
I don't feel like this is just me talking, filling the space while you guys do stuff. I don't have anything to do right now, but I don't feel like D&D 5 really got their whole economy between hit dice and long rest and short rest down right. They're probably because every game is different, but I don't really feel that hit die ever comes much into play. It's,
Because of the
Nerdarchy. Let's see how many have I used. Nerdarchy had a series of videos where they basically gave every class a new option to spend their hit dice on. For example, Druid can regain wild shape uses by spending hit dice. Barbarian can regain rage uses. That kind of thing, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's just like, you can get your class resource back by spending.
hit dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the wizard then got, just to regain level 1 spell slots. That's
No, it was a combined level equal to kind of thing. My hit dice is so low, I have to spend a lot of them to actually regain any health. My hit dice is a D4, okay? Well, it's D6. Yeah.
And as you rest, you talk about your situation, maybe reminisce about the loss of Bokcha. But it goes by uneventful for the most part. And you decide to ascend back to the surface. That's
my last one.
You do, I think, require to use some spells to get up, unless you want to do the whole athletics jumping up again.
I'm doing that.
Yeah,
that's fine for me.
I can
So
thunderstep
if you
again.
have spells, to ways to do it. I'm also going to say
cast fly on all of us.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like that's gonna be the quickest.
Yeah.
Yes.
We fly and then you summon the Mako and then you short rest and we're good.
Yes.
Exactly.
Warlocks!
The economy is in shambles. What is this?
In this economy?
Yeah, warlocks are broken unless you do a dungeon crawl, then they're shit.
7.
Yeah. And with that, inside the Mako, the spirit is, I think it's the same spirit. It just gets dismissed when it gets destroyed, and you can send you can sense a certain spirit of certain like air of resentment as you summon it back into. It doesn't know if you want to be here, but it was obliged to come.
Awkward guest.
As you climb into the Mako. And we're going to wrap it up there, guys. So thanks for playing, and looking forward to playing with you next time on Direwolf, Dark Side of the Moon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Long rest until I regain my lost spells.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hasted Barbarian. That crits. That was a great setup, guys. Like, bind
had some great
monster
moments.
with haste. Ooh!
I was so
that's
useless
evil.
in this fight.
I feel so bad for that. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I didn't mind. I had fun. So it was like I had fun in the game, but I was basically there and I was like just out of the way to not really be hit by enemies as well.
Yeah.
And I kept rolling the you do nothing, and then one time I didn't roll that one. I was like, do melee. I was like, but no melee.
Yeah. No. So it sounds like you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah, we're still live. Any wrap-ups? Anything to wrap up?
I've tried to do it already. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for playing. Looking forward to next time.
Hey.
You know, the whole shebang.
As usual, we'll try to be back in exactly 2 weeks. Now that we're back on our normal schedule.
Exactamento.
So thank you for watching, and bye-bye.
I can tell we will not be back in 2 weeks.